Okay, the mic is on.
Badgerland.
What?
I don't know. Why do they call it Gatewaterland? Why not Badgerland?
Because it's run by the hotel, the Gatewater. Remember? Their hotel got so popular they made an amusement park.
I wasn't here for the very beginning when you got here.
What? Oh no, they didn't explain that.
Oh, they didn't?
Yeah, no. You just know it because each time a new Ace Attorney game comes out, they talk about how the Gatewater Hotel is doing like so good ever since that case happened in their hotel. Like they turned the room into an attraction. They're getting a lot of like customers. Open open other hotels in like different places.
I thought you were going to say open mic night.
No. It's like they open new locations. There was something about, like, I remember there being something else that was also fucking ridiculous. Oh, wait, I think they deliver.
Deliver what?
Exactly.
A knuckle sandwich.
Just come and punch you. But,
I'll show you a delivery.
oh, because it's like, Edgeworth buys from him. He gets tea. Not tea bags. He gets, like, a whole pot of tea.
Why?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, who am I kidding? Edgeworth seems like he'd be that bitch. Like he'd 100% be bougie enough to do that kind of nonsense.
Yeah, he just buys his tea from, like, the fucking restaurant down the street.
Just to have it delivered. I'm not going to risk creasing my pants. This is an X-Acto knife, by the way.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah. Which, like, I think the same thing happened with the, like, original, hotel that had Watergate happen, but,
They didn't open an amusement
yeah,
park.
they didn't go as far as this game, but I think the game is constantly making fun of that. Like, that's fucking ridiculous.
It did become very popular.
Like,
It's still open.
huh?
It's still open.
What do you mean?
The Watergate Hotel.
I'm not gonna look that up. I have the stream going.
I'll look it up. I'm curious.
But yeah, this amusement park must be in collaboration with the police, because not only is it called Gatewaterland, the same as the hotel, but the Blue Badger is here.
It is still open.
Well, I think it's counted as like a historical landmark at this point, considering Watergate happened there.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry.
Why would the police donate to this so much, though?
I don't know. There was this one officer who created the Blue Badger, and I guess he really wanted it to get off the ground. Probably embezzlement, I don't know.
Somebody's in bed with somebody else. Metaphorically and figuratively. Start foaming at the mouth.
Anyway, I think we're ready to go.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm not seeing any errors. Sounds like our voice are coming through just fine.
You're not seeing any errors yet.
Don't jinx it, man. Don't fucking jinx it.
Don't you dare. You son of a
Oh,
bitch.
I'm on the fucking edge. I can't take a little error like that. Hold on, I'm fixing that trailer. It's messed up.
I'm on the fucking edge, bro.
It has not been a great week.
Really? Feels like yesterday was kind of the most stressful part of the week.
Yeah, well,
Arguably, yesterday was the end of last week. Today is the first day of the new.
I know, but still,
Buck up, buckaroo.
okay. But it's like then there was also the doctor thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was stressful.
I don't know that I trust that.
Why? It's because it's in someone's backyard.
Yes. That is the main reason I do not trust that place, is because it is in the back of someone's yard.
I don't know. They're registered to the official website.
Allegedly, there are peacocks running around.
I want to see one. I want to see it. No, hang on.
What?
What?
Take your time.
Well, I was thinking, like, remember when, like, we were, driving to Baytown, and we saw a peacock on the road.
Yeah. It couldn't have been theirs.
Unless it got really far.
Away with me!
Peacocks can't fly.
They can.
They can fly?
They can fly short distances.
So, like chickens?
Yeah, a little better than a chicken, but...
Well, I mean, like, because chickens don't fly. They can fly, but they don't fly. There's a distinction.
Well, a chicken can't, like, fly over a house or something like that.
But, like, that's why I said, it's like they fly like a chicken, where they only fly the distance they need to.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure peacocks can fly.
Anyway, I think, yeah, we're ready. We're fucking ready.
Okay. Male peacocks actually get taken out by their own feathers most of the time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations of Karen Maku.
I'm Cody.
We're talking about shit that we really shouldn't be.
Actually, sorry, one more thing. On that doctor's office being in the back of somebody's house, it literally is the same thing as those, like, what was that ghost hunting YouTube guy you showed me? Where the guy on a, you know who I'm talking about.
Well, if you describe him more, maybe.
It was him and his friend, and whenever they'd get a room, the friend would always push their beds together.
Oh.
That, oh. Uh-huh.
Because it's like, I know who you're talking about.
You're like fanning yourself a little bit. Oh, yes, I remember.
Because it's the joke of, like, that guy wants to date his friend, but his friend is only doing the ghost hunting to pick up chicks.
Yeah. He bailed on that one chick as soon as he found out she has a boyfriend.
It was so funny.
The funniest shit.
I forgot their name, but, like, one, they're...
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do know who you're talking about. And they're, like, I love the fact that they're not doing anything, like, serious. It's not like they're trying to seriously convince you that there's ghosts. It's just the fact that they're, like, they're just hunting the craziest shit and just continuing the tropes.
Of white people not having any sense of self-preservation.
Well, the guy who wants to date the girls that he's helping doesn't because he's, like, too distracted by booty. But, like, the other guy is constantly telling him that we need to get out of here.
But yeah, it's the same thing, because those episodes always start with, like, oh, I got a toothache, I'm going to a dentist. And it's like a fucking butcher shop or something. This is the same thing. You're like, oh, you gotta go to the doctor. It's like, oh, this one's recommended on the...
How do I describe it?
So I'm still thinking about that O you did.
But, like, there was one episode where, they got baited into helping out a dude, and you could tell that the main guy was super upset about that. He used, like,
Wait. We're not supposed to be here.
Are you sure?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got booted out of the stadium, so now we're back here again.
Oh, why?
Because length sucks, okay?
Joke's on you, idiot. I'm not gonna do my job. Hang on, let me move that thing that's in front of the TV.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
I need to figure out something to do with these.
Just put them down.
When I was a kid, I used to just put them in my mouth.
Is that why you don't have them anymore?
What, did you not do that?
No!
It's texture.
Anyway, but, like...
You just put them in your mouth and shoot them across the yard?
But anyway, the guy got baited by a, like, over-photoshopped, like, picture of a woman. And then the guy just started treating him like shit the entire time. Not our guy, the guy that, like, hired them.
Oh.
And then, like... They do the thing where they, like, go to sleep in a different room, and you can see on the cameras the guy getting attacked by the monster in a separate room. And then the main guy, he's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go tell him how I feel. And then they go down, and you see him, like, hanging from the ceiling. And it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm gonna go. You're gonna have to deal with the ghost on your own.
We need to watch more of them. That shit's hilarious.
I can pull up their channel. I'm sorry. I didn't think you were talking about them. I didn't think they shared like a space in your mind.
Oh, my brain is like a fucking disgusting kaleidoscope.
God, I fucking love those dudes. They got 2 separate channels, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gotta show you both of them.
Yeah, my brain is just a kaleidoscope of thoughts and emotions.
Looks like we got booted again.
No shit. With Lance safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely onto the murder. Well, no, maybe keep investigating the kidnappers.
You mean the infighting between the kidnappers?
Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper.
Oh.
Miles, my boy.
Yeah, we know who this is.
Yes. Bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum. Tell me it's true. Tell me that you really found my boy. Yes, Mr. Armano. We found him earlier in the stadium.
Then my little Lance is unhurt? Sorry, I forgot the little part in that.
No. It's a different thing that made me laugh.
Okay.
He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger.
Lick your ring pop again.
Hit him with the Gok 9000 on that ring pop. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang.
Poor Lance. It must have been so horrible for him. Locked up like a...
Like a peasant. I know. Wait,
Oh.
if the investigators found Lance, I don't know you a fucking penny!
He evaporated. This is what we do. This is what we get for fucking leaving him out in the sun.
That's just what happens to a dead body, you know? We don't have time. Ah, fuck, heart attack. Anyway.
Oh, well, you can free roam now.
Oh, cool. Wait, do you want to go back and talk to the dad and the maid?
Okay.
Hey, hey, get back! Get back! You son of a bitch!
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Edgeworth, like, grips the rails really hard enough to bend it. Right!
I got an achievement saying something about right, but I actually didn't see him.
Yeah. They say that couples who cross this bridge together will find happiness. Wait! And then he, like, lunges at the boat.
But they're not crossing the bridge.
Oh, right. Well, isn't it? Oh, well. Or so the Gatewater Land pamphlet says.
Well, hang on. Didn't it say bridge?
Oh yeah, crosses. Okay.
Yeah, they're not crossing the bridge. They're on a boat.
Starts yelling at right. Get over here!
He's like, jumps onto the bars like the monkey and just starts shaking.
Come on!
But you think that they'd already be happy because they were able to come together.
A rarity you wouldn't understand. Logistics aside, I wonder who came up with this tale and when. This bridge doesn't look old enough to be the stuff of legends.
Well, some things are better left uninvestigated, don't you think? Ignorance is bliss.
Don't ever call me that again. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't see him.
I didn't.
I just lost my mind because I thought I was seeing things for a second.
And
I was like, man, that NPC like looked like right for a split second.
And then you realized it was.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
I wonder how that works in the timeline, because isn't this after he got back during the second game?
Well,
Did
Pearl
Wright
was
just miss him?
Pearl was with him.
Pearl was there?
Yeah, you didn't notice?
No!
Yeah, it's Wright, Maya, and Pearl. See?
That
Oh,
is
she changed.
Pearl.
No, she didn't.
What?
I thought earlier Maya was like leaning over the edge, but
But like, yeah, you're right, that is Pearl.
yeah, it's Maya, Wright, and Pearl. So
Alright.
and Edgeworth just came back from his trip visiting abroad, so whatever her name was.
Shut up. We know Edward is gay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess you should talk to Mr. Armano.
Just to see if there's any new information. Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough.
It was nothing.
I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver, with only these millions of dollars to comfort me.
Pats his tears with his money.
And then blows his nose with it and throws it away. And Wright just slides in and grabs it. But I have to say I'm relieved that Lance is all right. Oh, that's right, my son. I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the the police are finished with him.
A letter? Hang on, can I look at that letter?
Can we see the letter? I imagine he'll give it to you.
Oh, hang on. No, we don't have it.
Ah, the way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. Yes. Yes.
No.
No.
Oh no, just thinking about Grossberg and that one time someone said the stench of fetch lemon or something like that.
The Fench of Stesh Lemons.
Did you read this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I almost can't believe he received yet another love letter, you know. Here, take a look for yourself.
Isn't this a breach of confidentiality?
They loved him so much they included a finger.
Oh my god! How do I...
It's a very simple love letter.
I don't think I can. I wanted to make the, text go away.
My dear Lance Amano, may I come see you again? Your beloved Viola.
Okay.
Tender Lender Loan
Oh
Company.
no, not the tender lender.
I'm a tender lender. I shall gently pass you this money and then kiss you on the forehead.
I wonder if that means... No, because that's... Well, it's a reference to the... Oh shoot, I just realized our chat looks weird.
Hey, what do you mean looks weird?
Because there's no typing thing up there.
Oh, what the fuck?
You're right. Thanks you for pointing it out. Hello, welcome to the stream.
What abomination.
But just because tender lenders right here doesn't mean that they aren't that they've been introduced in the main game yet.
I guess so. Who's Tender Lender?
It's the lion dude that looks like Right.
Oh.
Or I guess it's more of a tiger, but...
Yeah.
Oh, hey, let me see. This is really weird. It's from a loan company, Tender Lender. Looks more like a collection bill to me. Sure, yeah, okay. I'll trust you.
It's soaked with what I assume to be their tears.
Okay, so we have it now.
Yes.
Should I just start presenting stuff to him to see if we have anything to get from him before leaving?
I don't think so. I think we can just
you don't
do that.
know. This game is very unpredictable.
Okay, let me rephrase. I don't want to do that.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What's wrong?
There you go.
Yeah, let me rephrase. I don't want to do that.
Well, too bad. You don't need to read it. I'm just gonna do it.
You don't get a say.
Because it's like, I just... something with a bit of value, but then all things have some value attached to them. Only by probing deep into the unknown can we become true winners in this world, Miles.
You must probe deep to become a true winner.
Shut up!
Also, there's Folkstown pool.
Oh yeah, because the pool's finally open. So, we're gonna see how this summer goes with our new mic that's really sensitive.
Does he own the hotel?
Huh?
Does he own the hotel?
I have no idea. I think
Or
he
the
has
theme park?
I think he has a different company.
Okay.
I'm not really sure though.
Just what sort of operation is this that they would allow their valuables to be stolen?
So this is something different.
It's a disgrace to the way businesses are run everywhere.
Well, thieves by nature generally tend to target these types.
Ah, stealing is an abominable behavior, don't you agree, little miss? Sweating nervously.
The worst. Am I going to add hypocrite to the list of things you are, Missy? He said Missy.
Oliver.
And that's all he says.
The only man I'll ever love. Except for money. He served me well for such a long time. What am I going to do without him? I'm afraid my money will continue to be dampened by my tears in the long nights ahead.
So he is drying his tears with money. Wow, he actually has a lot to talk about.
Well, he has two things to talk about so far.
Isn't this the third thing?
Oh, right, stolen costumes. This
Uh,
was found on the body of your butler.
Yeah.
Oliver. The only man I'll ever love.
You're gonna say that every time, aren't you?
Maybe.
But what strikes me as odd is the name engraved on the back. Colin F.
Deveray.
Thank you.
Oh, Conan Liveray. Elder Dalen. What?
What? He just starts listing
Dalian.
names to confuse us.
Pocket sand. Pocket what?
He's so sad that he got it, that he got it all mixed up in his mind.
I understand, but that last one wasn't even close.
Okay, what about this? Okay, nothing to say about that. What about this?
Colin Deferry.
Let's talk about this one more time. Nope, got nothing to say about this, even though you're the one who gave it to me.
Anyway, now let's go talk to...
Oh, I don't have any logic anymore.
Oh, I guess you haven't gotten any more. You spent it all.
Okay, you. She's like, oh, she's got a band-aid.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I saw you turned your head, so there was definitely something you were looking at.
Is it bent because her arm is bent, or is it like just did she buy a crescent moon-shaped band-aid?
It falls off. But I think it's because her arm's bent.
I got this one from Moon Knight. He said random bullshit and then threw a bunch of random bullshit.
Anyway,
luckily one of them was a band-aid.
He loves me. He loves it. Hang on, what are you doing? You don't have a flower.
Is she licking through this thing?
Oh my god, if she licks to the center, is that how she decides?
He loves me. No. He loves me not. No.
He loves me not. Oh, that's the 12th one. No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try.
She like sucks on it, and then when she pulls it out of her like mouth, the gem is just gone. Like in Robin Hood. Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone through.
Oh, she is pulling flowers.
They just didn't want to animate that. Okay. Lazy sons of bitches.
I suppose if they were me, then...
I believe you said you were Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct?
Well, I'm a girl and I'm his friend.
Every now he plows my man over just better things.
Yeah, I am, but... Oh, it's not like we both think of each other as lovers.
Ah, psycho chick.
But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either.
It's a ring pop.
I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring.
It's a ring pop.
It's candy.
Pretty sure he gave you the worst one too. And strawberry.
Hang on, what the fuck is her name listed as?
Lauren Palps.
Oh, okay. That's her full name.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, he just called her Lauren, but that's not what the name up there.
Yeah, her full name's Lauren Palps. I think for some reason in this game they only registered the last name up there.
That's weird.
It's very weird.
I think it's because of Miles. He never goes by Miles. He goes by Edgeworth.
Maybe. Or it's because this is a Japanese game.
The localization team would have caught that.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Eat your hamburger, Apollo.
It tastes so sweet when you lick it. It's so wonderful.
Real G's know that the best flavor of ring pop is blue raspberry.
I want a jelly donut.
Jelly donuts. You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring?
So which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out, or is it just one-sided? Wow, that's very perceptive of you, Kay.
Yeah, for once. Decided. Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know?
Well, I feel like at that point that is a decision, Miles.
I've never been involved in human romance, so I wouldn't know.
My father didn't love me, or maybe he did. He died in an elevator.
I was heavily traumatized during my developmental years, you see.
But the mentor that took me in definitely didn't love me.
I saw him eat a guy once.
The joke of Von Karma just eating a man is very funny.
He's a very intense person. It's absolutely in character.
He would absolutely eat a man to gain his power.
Yeah. I almost got a demerit because of you. Have you seen what I do to someone when I do get a demerit?
Steal the energy of the guy who gave him a demerit.
It's like a wizard thing, just like absorbs the energy out of him.
He just eats a man. Imagine like
it's like Cell in Dragon Ball.
Imagine Miles like partially waking up from its oxygen deprivation, and he just sees Von Karma eating his dad.
I imagine he'd do it like Cell.
Just absorb him.
I have a proboscis.
My father used to work for Mr. Amano. I want to say Armano, but there's not another R in there.
You'd think it'd be Armano.
Yeah, it's Amano. And so Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud.
Pitches do indeed be crazy. So your father was an employee of the Amano Group. What did he do?
I heard his job was to fly around the world. On Pegasus.
He just lets out an exasperated sigh.
I bet that's the name of like a plane or something.
Absolutely. Pegasus. Pegasus.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company.
I should have done my vocal exercises before we did this.
Mommy me mo moo.
Mommy me mo moo.
You had me there for a second. But now it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore.
We had a Pegasus, but we chopped off its wings to create boner pills.
We had a Pegasus, but he got a brand deal to appear in Sailor Moon.
They pay a lot better. Not even gonna argue, they pay better.
Oh, I see. About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned.
Riding Pegasus to whereabouts unknown. Sounds like the stuff legends are made of.
Except he's in like a fucking super jet and he just like supersonics off into the sunset.
And then he crashes into the ocean.
Finds Amelia Earhart.
The crabs come for him.
The crabs come.
Crab people.
They look like crabs and kiss like people.
They smelled like crab and kissed like people.
This is a dumb joke.
It's so funny though.
It's been so long. I don't think I'd recognize him if we were ever to meet again. I'm so sorry, Lauren.
I also really don't care.
Yeah, please stop talking. We got an investigation to get back to.
We have like an actual murder to worry about and not whatever you are.
But I won't live in. I won't give in to the.
I won't live in La Vida Loca.
Shut up! But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live.
Live, laugh, love.
Hangs up a poster somewhere. Just in this park.
Randomly. It's like a bumper sticker that she
Every
sticks on everything.
Every time she gets sad, she hangs up a new poster. Okay, about the case. I need to just start throwing evidence at her too.
About this incident.
Incident? But isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? No! Wow, no.
No!
Yeah, we just found him. Doesn't mean it's over.
Yeah, there's still a dead guy. Like, that still is absolutely a thing that happened.
Especially since, like, we have very high evidence that these two things are related. Especially since, like, the kidnapping and the murder happened on the same day in the same park.
Yeah.
Bitches.
At this time of day in this part of the southern hemisphere, localized entirely within this park.
We have plenty of evidence to think that this is all related.
Oh yeah, like absolutely there's a conspiracy going on.
Uh,
Well then again, Lance might not feel like doing it. You know, he's got a nap in like 45 minutes, so you know.
He's gotta take a pre-nap, and then when he wakes up from his nap, he'll have enough energy for another nap.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he's got like a doctor's appointment in like 3 hours, so there's just no time. There's just no time to investigate.
Wow, he was kidnapped and he still has he was back home in time for his doctor's appointment.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident.
Why did y'all bring your maid? Why'd y'all bring y'all's maid to this theme park?
I don't know.
Right?
Well, I know the real reason, but I don't know. Maybe they could just say that, like, because they grew up together, they're friends.
Tax exemptions.
Exactly.
Kids ride for free, I think. And she's a kid at heart.
This is you.
Alright, how did you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped?
Oh, well, he wasn't in his room, so that's because of my woman's intuition.
My parts vibrated. It's like how men can detect if their arch enemy is nearby if their genitals throb. It's the same concept.
It's like, I was gonna say, like, in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where the guy was like, my chest hairs are tingling. Something's wrong.
Oh, God. Earl was so cool. You based everything on that?
I know everything when it comes to my lance. It's really strange. Help me. You really must be Destiny.
Blush.
She started fantasizing again. Wait, no, I didn't throw evidence at her.
You don't get to.
So, what are we gonna do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper.
Oh, really?
It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there is one location that might hold a clue or two.
Isolated.
Hideout?
I guess I'll try that. I want to say the like isolated room.
Isolation room is connected to the hideout, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout.
But we're still not allowed in, remember?
Fuck. Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there is no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in.
Wouldn't it still be like guarded off?
Nah, they're done.
Okay.
they looked. Yeah, they gave it a good old once over.
Let's see.
I didn't see like a gun or anything like that, so we're probably fine.
Okay, well.
Listen, his shift ends in like 45 minutes. He's just not. He doesn't have the energy.
What do you have to report?
Sir, nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir.
Where have I heard such redundancy before? Where is he talking about?
Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir, Roger, sir.
That's not my name. That was... What the hell is that?
Oh, I keep getting, like, messages from that one app that is, for, like, the...
Oh,
the utilities thing, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That was surprisingly hassle-free.
Don't jinx it. Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to allow me in? Edward, shut up! Stop looking this gift horse in the mouth. Sir, that's true, sir, but... Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir.
Oh, what a G. G for Gumshoe.
And I couldn't refuse a request from him. He'd get upset and pee on my rug.
God damn it! Wow, looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following.
Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir. What is this?
Wait, I think this is corruption.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh my god!
Wow, that's what you look like beforehand? Why does it have his dominant hand listed?
Well, hang on.
Also, why is his weight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
He's 123 pounds?
123 pounds, 45 ounces, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't think that's how ounces measure. Who cares?
Who cares?
The man in this picture, isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon?
I want to look this over, but I don't know how to get the words to go away. I guess I'll just wait. But the name here says Cullen Deveray. Did you say Deveray? Yeah. I suck with names, I'm sorry.
It's the same name as the one on the back of the pendant. It appears that Colin Deveray was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison.
What? Then what was he doing here?
Apparently he broke out of jail and then just vanished.
Yeah, what was the crime though? Because that might have to do with the fact that his right hand is listed.
He stabs people, but only with his left hand. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon.
Wow.
An escaped felon.
Felon. Now I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Hang on, I got a cough. Is there some sort of link between the victim's past and this current case? Probably not. I should take the time to give them a thorough read eventually.
Do you need water?
No, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout.
Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first, think later.
More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up until a little while ago, sir, but since then the door's been wide open, sir.
I'm not sure I follow what it is you're saying. Care to explain in a bit more detail?
If, say, a lawyer were to walk into that room, then I wouldn't be held responsible because the door was unlocked. Wink, wink. Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room.
And then they forgot to lock it back.
So they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir.
Oh, there's just not a door anymore. Is that why?
The perfect solution. I see.
Yeah.
I guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. And let's see what we find.
I want to look over the paper.
Too bad. Suck it. Nerd.
Someone really had a dramatic music video moment, huh?
He had to have the obligatory meltdown. So this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed.
Plan to take their lives, plan their foul deeds. While you were tied up for a while in the room next door.
Okay, please.
For the love of God.
Must you bring that up again? Now then, down to business. There might still be some clues left in this room.
Like 3 cups of coffee?
Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity.
I feel like the fact that there's 3 cups is important, but we're not going to use that as evidence, I don't think.
Their identihizzle.
Hang on.
Are you looking over the note? Whereabouts unknown after his escape from Pen E Dent prison. Stole a gun from a guard during his escape. We thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up. Wait, didn't that chick say her dad vanished 10 years ago?
Yes. How long was he in this prison before he broke out?
I think they said he was sent to prison 10 years ago.
Oh well.
I'm sure this isn't important.
Okay, so... oh wait, I should probably look at this first.
Oh, is it a badger costume?
I think so.
This must be where they dispose of old and worn out costumes.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Miles? Are you sure you want to say that instead of, like, admitting that there's, like, I'm pretty sure, like, 3 other costumes that we still don't know the whereabouts of?
Don't worry about it.
That's so sad.
It would seem that they throw the costumes away in pieces.
Does that count as in pieces? The head and body are supposed to come off.
Yeah, 2 pieces. Nerd.
Okay. Well, we got some logic now, so that's great.
Cool. I think that's our only piece of logic.
Copy.
I won't rest until I've... Oh my god, my throat. I won't rest until...
Oh wait, there's only 1 key.
Yeah. I wonder what this key is to.
You got me.
It reminds me of the key we found in the other room.
Oh, okay. That's it. This must be the key for one of those trapdoors.
That wasn't a trapdoor. You only call it one because you quite literally jumped into it.
Hey, but isn't that what you're supposed to do when you when you see one?
I am... I am not having
Dude,
this
are you okay?
There's something stuck in my throat.
Please go drink something.
Well, hand me a soda.
Shook it up real good for you. Aw. It's like, didn't you have a drink? Where'd it go? Like, you got water before we started.
I drink it all.
Oops. Here you go. But it's like, Next time, just get a drink. Just ask for a drink or something. Okay, anyway. Your line?
Yeah, I read it.
Okay. Let's see.
Are the cups not a thing?
I mean, they are. I just wanted to see if there was anything else.
Cheap styrofoam cups.
It looks like only 3 cups were used. Okay, so they are something.
Or it was just one person who was just lazy. Yeah, you know, once it gets cold and it gets that film on top, you're just like, nah.
They all look full too, so.
Yeah. A poster of Gatewaterland is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige. Gatewaterland has it all, and it's waiting for you. Not especially catchy, is it? Edward, you have no sense of fun.
Okay. So...
Wait, did you not get a check mark on the poster? Oh, you did.
Yeah, then there's this one, and then there's that, and now the chairs.
Folding chairs. And by the look of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers.
There are 3 chairs. Okay. So there are 3 chairs set around the table.
That's another... Wait, were the coffee cups evidence or logic?
They were logic.
So you can probably combine the cups and folding chairs.
And cups. Imagine they don't fit.
Eureka! The common denominator between these cups and folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes is also 3. The sacred number.
Damn it! I wanted to say that.
You know what happens when you put 2 3s together? You get an 8. And what happens when you put that 8 on its side? Infinity.
They're spreading, Kay! They're spreading! Wait, but I thought there were only 2 I thought there was only 2 kidnappers.
Good job.
Hey, thank you.
Indeed. Something isn't adding up. Literally. Is it possible there is a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? Okay, cool.
Okay, are we not?
So we've confirmed that there was likely 3 kidnappers. I think that's everything.
Okay. It's just that, oh, there's a check mark here, but the game didn't boot me out of that area, so I thought, maybe there were more.
You want to look at the mirror?
Oh, yeah, I guess I'll look at the mirror. That seems like the pretty big thing in this room.
It's crotch level.
Why is the punch crotch level? You're right.
He saw himself in the reflection, and he had a lot of confidence. He liked what he saw.
Now we just need to find the guy with the bloody dick.
Pants off.
Anyway, watch out.
Somebody's about you bad with a bloody penis. Who's it gonna be?
Oh my god, that was a dumb joke. Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a broken mirror. It probably came from the haunted house. Why is this here? Are they planning to repair it?
Wow, that was nothing.
It's probably something. Unused folding chairs leaned against the wall in their folded state.
Wow, whoever lined these up did it perfectly. They're not even a single hair off. I feel bad using these because it'd be like stealing the perfection away. Shut up, Kay.
I suspect it's more like you wouldn't want to be the one to put them away. Oh shit.
Fucker. Hey, there's a trapdoor in this room too!
Not a trapdoor, it's an entrance to an underground passage, Kay.
I know that.
The door leading to the outside world is locked. So Lance must have escaped his prison through here.
Well, how come our room didn't have that? They had the underground passageway, but, apparently it didn't lead anywhere.
Didn't it?
Kay said that it didn't. That's why we couldn't leave through there.
Right. We just chucked Kay into the hole.
Imagine Kay lied.
She just didn't look. There was actually another door. She just didn't look up.
Wait, that feels like a plot hole, right?
Maybe. The door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open.
Oh, well, okay, so yeah,
Okay.
there's something here.
The sword.
Oh yeah, it's a sword.
The one they used to bash your skull in.
And surprisingly not kill me.
Be very thick-headed.
It looks like a sword.
He gets it from Von Karma.
A broken sword. That's a stubby sword. Jeez.
That's a dagger. Well,
Strange. Why would it be broken like that? But yeah, that's not a sword. Why does it have a hilt if it's a dagger?
It's also way shorter than the sword. It's called a guard. It's way shorter than the sword they used to knock him upside the head.
Okay, but why would it have a guard like...
Into very muddy territory. Because technically nobody actually knows what the difference is between a sword and a dagger.
Isn't it length?
Nope.
Okay.
Because the Romans used the gladius.
Well, I'm gonna say it's length because that makes sense.
Well, like I said, the Romans had the gladius, which was considered a sword, but it was relatively short. I think it was only like 12 inches.
Well, they just called it a sword because the word dagger didn't exist yet. Ah!
Swords don't usually break on their own. Usually.
That's true.
Alright, then let's think about it in this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for or on something. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later. I thought that was going to be a logic.
Yeah, well, the logic we have is about the costumes, so...
Right, okay.
The doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up.
You mean the handle? I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way in with brute force.
Hey, that's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent.
It actually only took 9 officers, but the 10th one was the battery ram.
Alright.
But how is that possible after what that officer told us?
Yeah, if the lock had been in use when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked.
So the lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How could that be?
Now we logic.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yay! It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone can see that it was not in use at the time.
But the policeman outside said that it took 10 men to get it open.
A door that was locked tight despite it being not locked at all. It can only be because of this.
Fuck!
No!
I was yawning, I'm sorry. Oh, you mean...
Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle.
I saw that. It was there for a second.
Do you see how the handle is completely destroyed?
So that's how the sword broke. Alright, cool.
I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnapper. But instead, we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered.
Let me go, you're hot. It's really warm in this room.
Hey Curtis, what do you think of Dark Ages? There ain't no Curtis here. I thought it was fine though.
Yeah, he said something about like you sound more like a Curtis in one of the other episodes. I forgot to tell you.
A Curtis?
Yeah.
How dare. That was the most insulting thing I've heard. I finished Dark Ages, Doom the Dark Ages yesterday or day before.
It was the day before.
Yeah, I finished it day before yesterday. It's okay. It's not better than Eternal. Eternal was way more fun, but Dark Ages was fine. Dark Ages had good boss fights. Shit!
I'm surprised someone didn't kick this thing.
Edgeworth just turns and like kicks his head off.
What is it?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct?
What are you doing suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that?
This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. We Badgers also make use of it in our own duties.
Yeah, my friend that is younger than you
beat it before you. Well, I have a job.
Yeah, Cody has a job, so...
I only played it when I came home from work. Plus, I like to secret hunt, so I spend way too much time running around like a madman on the levels.
You didn't get all the secrets, though.
I didn't, which is infuriating. It's so mad when I got like a 99%, and the only reason I didn't get 100 is because I missed like a single piece of gold or some nonsense.
Anyway. Look, why don't you get out of here first? Yeah, why don't you get out of here first, and then we'll talk, okay?
Ah, I beg your pardon, miss.
Proto Badger get. Alright, one more to go.
She's missing Bad Badger, I think.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
What are you getting all excited about? Stop it.
Did you forget? The photo rally, duh. See, look. Now all I have to do is get a picture of the Bad Badger and I'm done.
Ah, yes. I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort. I played through the first level of 2016, and although I still have to play the rest of it, but the first level looks more fun than Dark Age's first level. Yeah. Like, on one hand, I like that Dark Ages has more going on. 2016 is a hard game.
It is.
That's true. But, like, Dark Ages has, like, it looks better. I like the level design more, and I like the weapons and stuff more. 2016 is more difficult, though.
Oh, wait, I wasn't there for it, but what happened to Bigwell?
Oh, I killed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he tried to bitch out and run away, and then I, like, beat him up. And then he had, like, a bunch of, like, gross demon leeches on his body.
Yeah, I should have expected that answer.
Yeah, I punched them off, and then he tried to be like, no, I'll tell you where the chick is. She's in this location. I'll take you there. And then Doom Guy...
Killed him anyway?
Yeah, he sawed him in half.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, what? It's gone, but where did it go?
You just saw it leave. What happened? I fell asleep.
What happened? What's wrong?
A Bad Badger costume is missing, sir.
Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it.
I heard about how they were stolen. But they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken.
What?
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 Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone?
Okay, that's...
Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little more about these costumes you use. First level of Dark Ages is, well, dark, but in 2016 it's so bright. Is it? I feel like the first level of 2016 is, you're literally inside of, like, a...
When was the last time you played 2016?
You know what? It has been a minute. I could have swore it was, like, darker because you're inside of a,
I told you to, like, play the other Doom games to get prepared for Dark Ages, but you didn't.
I was playing other games. Leave me alone. I was playing Ghost of Tsushima. I want to be a samurai. What do you mean by a Bad Badger costume is missing? I
don't know why, but when you were playing that game and you told me that your dad was, like, whispering wisdom to you in the wind, I just thought it would be really funny. It's like, you're bad at this. And then you fall off a cliff and it's like, you make me embarrassed that I'm your father.
No, you're thinking of the intro. I mean the outside. Right, yeah, being on Mars. Yeah. I will say I'm not a huge fan of the designs of the demons in 2016. I think Eternal and Dark Ages have better demon designs.
Was it 16 or Eternal where we got that glitch where that one skull was just rising up and screaming at us?
It was 2016.
Okay.
We got a bug where for some reason I was standing on a cliff and a lost soul just rose up from below screaming static in place. It didn't like move or anything.
Well, it was slightly rising up. It was moving like that, but...
Yeah, it didn't launch
I think it was just the way it spawned in the position you were standing that caused that to happen. I'm not really sure.
I do hate that Dark Ages took out the glory kills. Those were the most fun, I think.
Maybe he learned how to glory kill after that.
Maybe.
Because Dark Ages goes first in the timeline, well, not like the complete timeline, before 2016, right?
Yeah, Dark Ages is first in the timeline. And then it's 2016, and then it's Eternal. Also, I feel like they over-optimized the combat. Like in Eternal, you could do things like not backflips. You could jump on monkey bars, double jump, dash. You could destroy parts of certain enemies. You can't do that in Dark Ages. You can destroy the Mancubus's arm cannons, but that's it.
What do you mean by a bad?
Sorry.
A bad badger costume is missing?
Listen, I've had no one to talk to about this who understands.
I know.
Why, just what I said, sir. We are one badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times.
Okay. Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park. That's you.
The other should be in that room. Actually, both of them should be in that room.
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, we don't use the Bad Badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at set time each day.
Oh, so people shouldn't be walking around in that outfit.
Okay.
So that means
Makes
that
sense.
anyone who wants to complete the rally needs to go to that event.
That makes sense.
Okay. It's the event where he just shoots down all the other badgers.
It's the stage show where the Bad Badger wreaks havoc across the park.
Imagine he shoots down the other badgers and that's their, like, ticket to go on break. They just go back inside and get to eat lunch.
And then they just get dragged away. Lost Souls are probably the most broken enemy in 2016 anyway, because another person found a bug where 3 of them just froze staring into the distance. I think I got that too. I don't know what it is about Lost Souls.
They're so funny.
Also, when I was playing 2016, I shot a cacodemon in the eye, and it started like screeching and spinning in circles before it exploded, and I never got that to happen again.
Maybe they patched it.
I don't know if that was a bug or because like it was a full animation, but I never got it to happen
maybe
again.
you could look it up to see if that's an actual thing it's supposed to do.
I guess I could.
Anyway, did you read this?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. Also, they took the chainsaw out of Dark Ages. I'm speechless that such a show exists.
Wait, the chainsaw was in which game?
It was in 2016 and Eternal.
Well, maybe that has to mean that he found the chainsaw after he got his base.
Yeah, but you had the shield that had chainsaw blades. I expected you to use it for like...
No, it broke.
Like you can throw it into demons where it gets stuck in them and it like chainsaws them. And I think there's like a few... You use it to kill Big Weld.
Nobody knows why I'm calling him that unless they watched Robots.
He looks like Big Weld. I think you use it to kill a few demons during like certain cutscenes, but it's just not the same.
Anyway.
Well, sir, I was trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume.
Then doesn't that make it a near impossible to take a picture of the Bad Badger?
Personally, I can't believe it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir?
I don't know. Die, I guess.
All this basically means is that the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total.
Oh, okay, I get it, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 of each costume.
And they took, what was it, like, Proto Badger,
I think they said both Bad Badgers.
yeah, both Bad Badgers. What was the name of the normal one?
I think it's just called the Blue Badger.
Oh yeah, the Blue Badger.
Yeah.
I was like, there's something before Badger, I just don't remember it.
Also, I tried beating every Doom game, including the Doom plus Doom 2 episodes. I'll get stuck on the shores of hell. The second episode in the game, I'm not good at Doom. It's a difficult... like, the first Dooms are difficult. But they're fun.
There was one time when Cody got stuck on a certain level in Doom, and I was like, hey, can I try? And I almost got it, and you were just so pissed, because if I had gotten it, you would have been really mad.
I would have been infuriated.
I bet if you had given me time, I probably would have gotten it.
Probably. Also, the BFG in Eternal is kind of the worst. Like, of all the Doom games, or not Eternal, Dark Ages. The BFG they give you in the Dark Ages is kind of the worst of all the BFGs.
Then are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers?
No, I don't think that's very likely.
They just took a spare. Right?
Yeah.
They took 3 outfits for each other, and then they took a spare.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they transported Edgeworth with.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think so. I think that's the case.
Oh.
Recall the costumes for a minute.
Minute. The stolen
Meeny, miny,
ones, you
moment.
mean?
What proves that a fourth kidnapper does not exist? The pink badger hat. Head. Pink badger head.
Why the pink badger head?
Because why take the costume and not the head?
I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. I guess I'll point this out.
Take that!
Ah!
Take that! If you had 4 people and you wanted to steal a 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume as well?
Oh, I think he's saying it's the fact that they didn't take the pink badger costume. Like, they took the two bad badgers instead of a pink badger. So it would be weird to have 2 of the same guy walking around the park.
I guess so.
So yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprit needed 2 bad badger costumes, but the question is, why?
Oh, okay. Now we got the confusing piece of evidence in here. Where, like, not only do we have the bad badger head, but we also have... Oh, no, it's logic. Okay. I know it's something that happens later, but, like, there's, like, the bad badger head, and then we get, like, the actual costume in here somewhere.
Also in this, which is the final level in Inferno, which is the original last episode for Doom, the final boss is a demon in a spider mech, and he takes multiple hits from a shotgun, and 5 hits from a BFG.
Why?
Dude, bosses are meant to be tough.
Imagine it's just like you keep hitting him with the BFG. He's like, oh, I don't feel good. And then he dies.
The BFG is accessible in Inferno. Why make it that easy? Probably just to cut you some slack.
Anyway.
But like the BFG that they give you in Dark Ages, the lights flickered, so hopefully that's not a problem.
That's probably just someone turning on their AC, maybe.
Maybe. But the BFG they give you in Dark Ages is kind of the worst because it's a single shot that explodes on impact. It doesn't have as much range.
Didn't the original BFG have some level of spread?
Yeah. In 2016 in Eternal, when you fire the BFG, as it's sailing through the air, it like will it'll like zap demons as it goes past, and they blow them up, and then
bug zapper.
yeah, and then when it hits something, then it explodes, and it's got a pretty good radius. And I think the longer it flies through the air, the more damage it does when it lands.
Oh, okay.
And also in Eternal, you can get the Unmaker.
Sorry, it's just that Doom's really your game, so.
Yeah, I know. But in Eternal, you can also get the Unmaker, which is meant to be like a minigun BFG. Which is fun, but it's very situational. You can only really use the Unmaker if they're all directly in front of you in a crowd.
I think this is you.
The second Bad Badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think.
What do you mean?
That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants?
Hey, you're right!
I love those games. Kay just has like the worst ADHD.
Let's get it out of there and take a look. The thing is, I heard Telltale was back, but I haven't heard of any games coming out from their company.
I think they got bought by somebody or something like that.
Well, I know they were back in name, but I don't know under what circumstances.
Yeah, it might be some weird thing. As suspected, it's a Bad Badger costume.
Oh, it's damaged. That's probably why they got rid of it.
Something in the hand is damaged.
Well, minus the head.
I won't rest until I've inspected every...
Yeah, you don't need to read that part.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? The BFG is the original engine, is just like a homing rocket launcher that deals a shit ton of damage. So much that the game has an achievement for killing a single enemy from a BFG shot. Yeah, I think I remember that being the case. It was, and then eventually they just gave you the rocket launcher. But like the BFG is always the best weapon. I wonder why this Bad Badger costume's right hand is torn up like that.
Maybe Maybe it's a flesh wound from a fight with the blue badger.
Actually, I never used the rocket launcher in Doom because I like to get up close and personal with the demons. So I just use the shotgun. Like the Lord intended.
I always knew that the blue badger was one furious beast.
Ferocious.
Whatever.
One mean son of a bitch.
How dare you?
I somehow doubt that even real badgers are as bloodthirsty. Edgeworth,
Miles? Miles!
Do you not know what a badger is? Or are you thinking of European badgers?
Are European badgers different?
Well, they're not as aggressive as honey badgers or American badgers.
You know, if he actually grew up in Germany, like I think he did, he probably doesn't.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't think they're that bad.
They're still mean
They're,
because they're mustelids.
they're also fucking badgers.
I don't know. In the original engine, I see a BFG as a slower plasma rifle. I mean, kind of, but it still does a ton of damage, and it's just satisfying. You're not meant to use it a lot. You're just meant to use it for funsies.
This is a different thing. That's weird. Look, its hand is hurt.
Mm-hmm. Looks more like something was ripped out of it, off of it.
Oh, I know why it's broken.
Oh, doesn't the Bad Badger have a gun?
Yeah, he has a gun.
Yeah.
Imagine if it's a real gun.
We can't present anything to that, right? We
No.
don't have a gun piece of evidence.
No, we don't, but maybe I think I'm supposed to, like, do this. And... I don't know, maybe... I want to say this, but I also kind of...
Is that the fridge making that noise?
Yes, the fridge is making that noise.
Okay.
But... like, one of these... This one specifically. To show off that, like, yeah, this is the Bad Badger outfit because Bad Badger wears pants.
Well, also...
in this world of nudists.
Wait. It says a vile criminal with a gun.
Yeah. I guess so.
So maybe that's the thing.
But we might be getting ahead of the game because that happens a lot with this specific game.
That's true. We're smarter than the game is.
Or the game's slower than it needs to be.
Present the pamphlet to the ripped hand.
Okay, one...
You can do this.
Well, no,
It is
because
a
I want...
grid-based system.
Because it's like, the thing is, it's going to be the whole outfit for the other thing. So I might be at, like, a pixel off and it'll give me the wrong answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll have the right piece of evidence, but I'm just a little bit off.
Also, these floating red meatballs. I don't know what its name is because it doesn't appear in the enemy ID. Me and my friend just call them Cocoa Melons.
What is he talking about?
Cacodemons.
Oh.
I call them Cacodemons. Apparently, they're also called Cacodemons.
I believe what we have here is an inconsistency.
Which, also, I hated their redesign in Dark Ages, and they tried to justify it by saying that they're not full Cacodemons, they're Cacodemon hybrids. I hated them. I prefer the original Cacodemon design.
Okay.
Between what?
God, the fridge is so loud.
That thing's about to explode. Thump it.
I did.
Thump it again.
No. I'm not doing it again. I already did it once. Oh my god, you're gonna go do it?
I'm gonna thump it.
It's not gonna do anything. Yeah, see? It's gonna keep doing that sound. You're just gonna have to get used to it.
Man, why is it? Okay, fine.
It could also just not be the fridge and just be actually the charger itself.
Do you want to unplug the charger?
No. Oh, it stopped. Look at that.
Okay. Catches fire.
Between what?
Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be. It started again. Son of a bitch.
Oh, the gun. Are you
Precisely. Sorry, I zoned out. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold a gun in its right hand. However... Oh my gosh, the Cacodemon Doom 3 design.
I haven't seen them.
Hang on, what was the Doom 3 Cacodemon? I think I remember it, but I gotta refresh myself.
I don't think we've ever finished Doom 3. We keep trying to.
It's not good. Like, it was more horror designed, but it's just not as fun.
You there. Did you remove the gun from this Bad Badger's right hand? No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume.
Oh my god, that's what they look like?
What? Let me see.
Holy shit, that's awful.
Oh. that?
That's so bad, dude.
Oh, gross. Wait, just so I can get just so I know that I'm thinking of the right demon. Can you show me one from
I'll show you
16?
one from Eternal.
Or that one too.
They
Yeah,
don't
that
change
works.
much in between Eternal and 2016.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. That's
This is a side-by-side of 2016 and Eternal.
That's not that different.
Yeah. Eternal just added more details to the designs.
But 3's awful.
Yeah. Like, I can respect their recent ones stay true to the original design. Doom 3. Yeah, that thing looked awful.
It looked sickly.
Oh, dude, I was watching somebody cover creatures from Doom 3 once, and there's an enemy called Cherubs, and he kept pronouncing them as Cherubs.
Oh, right, that guy. As I thought,
the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed.
I really hope someone's gonna try to use it as a real gun. Only for someone to say that, no, that's a costume gun, and then it shoots real bullets.
Why is it an actual gun? It was cheaper!
Cheaper than a costume gun?
Mr. Proto Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct? Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun.
I want to see who's talking. I want to know who you are.
And Doom 64, look it up. It's not accurate, but not as bad as Doom 3.
Really?
I think I know the Doom 64.
However, it can fire blanks. So it is a real gun.
Oh, that's the design they used for the Pain Elemental in Eternal.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird. Hang on, I'm gonna look up the Pain Element.
We need to use them for this stage show.
I guess they just decided to bring that design back for the Pain Elemental in Eternal.
It seems that our kidnapper had also had a need for the model gun, my dear costume friend. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you see what I mean? They just redesigned that to be the Pain Elemental.
Alright. I don't think anyone minds.
No, I think it's pretty good.
It's okay. It's the missing model gun.
I think Doom Eternal is probably one of my favorite games of all time.
I don't think it's a model gun anymore if it can fire blanks.
No, I think that's still considered a model gun.
Really?
I think so.
Alright. If you say so.
I think we're about done with this room.
Oh, really?
That's...
The fridge is gonna piss you off, I know.
Yeah, it's gonna piss me off for a while.
Uh,
Because the fact that it's making that noise might mean something's wrong with it.
I don't know. I think we're about... I'm sorry, I'm tired. So, what's next?
I don't think anyone remembers Doom 64 anyways. I don't think you remembered it until I mentioned it. I vaguely recall it. It occupies like a background in my mind. Well, we found a few answers. But there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay.
Also, just because the fridge is making sounds doesn't mean something's wrong. Fridges make sounds all the time.
I guess so.
Maybe it's just that, it's working to try to cool everything in there because you did just refill it yesterday.
That's true, and also it's very hot in here.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Tackles him.
Punches the other cop.
You gotta hurry, sir. Come on.
Lang killed himself. What?
Oh. Shit escalated. What is it, detective? They found the Blue Badger costume down in front of the main gate, sir.
He's dead, sir.
Cut down in his prime. He was only a kid at 42 years old.
I would do a CPR, but I'm too strong.
My hand would just go through his chest.
What? Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing?
Bingo. That's why you gotta come to the main gate with me right now. If we hurry, we might still be able to get there before Wolfboy does, sir.
The Cacodemons in Doom 64 is not even a Cacodemon. It is a pain elemental.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's make haste to the main gate.
It's just right dead in the water.
Just floating up the dead.
Yeah, shit escalated. Anyway, let's save again.
Shit gets out of hand around here really fast.
So there's something in the water that just causes people to go crazy.
It's like in France. They just really want to fight.
him.
Where's the costume, Detective Edgeworth?
Where's the costume?
Just on the other side of the fountain, sir. Oh, it's empty.
No, there could be a guy inside.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
My God, they decapitated him.
Was it out here in the open all along? No, we came out here earlier to look for Wright.
Yeah, so we know for a fact it hasn't been here for that long. No, it was discovered in the tall grass back there.
Oh, okay.
We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly.
I'm surprised you didn't drop the necklace in it. That's clearly hanging out of it.
At the end of the day, we all know in the original game, Cacodemon is a bullet waster. Honestly, Cacodemons and Tyrants. Remember, like, if you bought the guidebook and also in Eternal, the tips, the only tips you get for fighting a Tyrant is shoot it until it dies. Every other demon, it'll give you some, like, little tidbit, like, aim for this spot, or dodge this attack. No, it's just shoot till it dies.
Right, okay. I mean, like, Doom's really your game, so I don't know much about it, but I do like hearing you talk about it.
Yeah, I like Doom. Also, the Cyber Demon in Dark Ages. I think it's supposed to be, because they also call the creature you fight in 2016 a Cyber Demon. They don't look anything the same, though. The Cyber Demons in Dark Ages look like tyrants with wings. I don't know what that's about. I'm sure somebody out there is already preparing a lore analysis. Hold it right there. I think we all know who's come onto the scene.
Hugh Healy's in.
Me with my 2 eye patches. I'm twice the pirate you'll ever be. Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? Oh. A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. And then he chucks it into the river.
Now it's gone. No one ever saw it.
How can you tell? Look here and read off what you see. Lauren D. is nuts.
Lang Z. They rhyme!
It's like poetry.
I should find this Lauren D and follow her wisdom.
Surely someone whose name starts with L and their second name is a single letter is a trustworthy person. And I should definitely model my life after it. Shoot It Until It Dies is also an achievement name in 2016, and in Doom and Doom 2 ports, and Doom plus Doom 2. This franchise likes to say shoot it till it dies.
Well, that might just be Doom Guy's way of thinking.
It's kind of the process of the game. I'm still mad they took that cutscene out of 2016 with the discs.
Oh, right.
Where Hayden's like, set them down gently on a clean surface with a rag underneath.
Well, I mean, like, they didn't take it out, they shortened it. You just wanted the longer version.
Yeah, because it's funnier. Aha! We have you now, Miss Kidnapper! And he shoots her in the knees.
No, you don't understand.
My last name is P.
My last name starts with a P.
Lolly, I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers. I already have my father's earlobes.
Lance.
It's like testicles, they just droop with age.
You good, man?
Yeah. Fuck, I want to play 2016 and Eternal now.
Okay, but yeah, is it gonna go over your urge to play Expedition 33 or whatever?
I don't know, I'm really enjoying Expedition 33. Wait, Cody, you never beat any episode in the original Doom or its versions? I've played some of the original Dooms. I don't think I've ever finished it.
You're kidding. What was it? Pops?
Or it could be Pops.
Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers? Like Mary Poppins? I don't know. I don't know the pun with her name.
I don't know how far I've ever made it into Doom. Or the original Doom.
Well, you finished 16 Eternal and Dark Ages.
Yeah, I finished the most recent 3. I've never beaten
You've
Doom
never
3,
beaten 3.
Because every time I start playing it, I just halfway through, I'm like, you know what? This sucks.
Like, you start really strong and wanting to finish it, and then it cuts to me doing the turkey game, and then we quit.
I don't know what it is about 3. I feel like if it wasn't called Doom.
It's not Doom.
It's not.
Yes. It was me. I held Lance hostage.
Also, Dark Ages should not have had open world levels.
Yeah, I remember you complaining about that.
It's not... Doom is not an open world sort of game. Also, the flying segments weren't all that fun. So Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers. I'm going with Pops because it sounds more right. But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved. Or over. Hey guys, case closed.
We found him. Let's
We
go.
got him.
Pizza party.
I feel like you'll never beat Doom 1 because it's genuinely hard.
Do you have Doom 1?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Have you ever played it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've played Doom 1 and 2. I've just never finished it.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Get the car ready. And I mean the special one for this young lady.
I don't like that.
The one with handcuffs and 50-gallon barrels of lube and baby oil. Again, Mr. Prosecutor, what is it this time?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
I swear to God, if you keep coming on with this nonsense about finding the actual culprit.
Okay.
Are you proposing that Miss Pops is also the culprit in the murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect.
He fell flat, and then it cuts to him on the ground.
We found it.
Found what?
That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're telling me
That doesn't absolve him.
that you found a gun immediately after we found out that there is a prop gun missing. Wow.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I always go for Hurt Me Plenty because I ain't a wuss, so it always ends up dead with pistol in hand.
Normally when I play a game, I try to play it the intended way from the developers first, and then I try to go for either challenge or just easy so I can breeze through.
Yeah.
Because like some games have like a note from the developer that says that a certain game is meant to be played in a certain difficulty, but other than that, I just choose normal.
I've tried beating Eternal on the hardest difficulty. I think I've made it... how far did I make it? I think I got to like the Maker Homeworld, whatever it's called. And then I always end up just dying.
Your country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are.
I get to the fucking fight with the fucking cubes.
Who are you calling a sham?
What do you call it, a sham, bub? The officer's gun didn't show any signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon.
Sure, yeah.
Nerd. So, Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see. And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking into the scene.
So
The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves.
So you're just gonna haul her off, not even give her the benefit of the doubt that you gave Meekins.
This guy's made it pretty clear he doesn't care.
What makes her different though?
He's a nerd.
It's a woman.
As I recall, it was you who said that, right,
Wait.
Mr. Prosecutor?
Wait, does she actually go to jail?
Probably.
Because like she's still in a fraud case, I'm pretty sure. Oh well.
Don't worry about it.
Nice, Edward. Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Yes, I killed him. I can't believe it.
Thanks for the confession.
You still have to interrogate her even with a confession.
Nuh-uh. Wait, you didn't make me do my job? Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed.
Yeah, you read that, sorry. Nope, there it is.
If you play Not Too Rough, it's fine. You're new to Doom. If you play on Too Young to Die, you're also too young to play Doom.
Alright.
You gotta go with Hurt Me Plenty. Look at you, so sure of yourself. We got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence. Dude, I actually had to turn up the game speed of Doom Dark Ages in order to, like, enjoy it.
Yeah, I wonder if there was, like, a different development team on that game, considering how much of a modification you had to do, and had to get used to no, glory kills.
Yeah, it felt like there was a different team to it. They, like, I don't know, man.
Anyway.
Miss Lauren Pops.
Oh, Pops is in a ring.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate that. That's great. I love it. I hate it. I'm a complicated man.
Yes?
I want to hear it from you.
I was spending forever trying to figure out her pun.
I thought it was like something with Popper.
But
Yeah,
you threw me
Prince
off
and
with
Popper.
palps because there's no L in there.
Yeah. No, I said Palps.
There's still an L in that.
No, there's Palps. Palps.
Okay, sure. Sure if you don't hear an L in that.
Yeah, you're the one taking the L. I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of what happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder.
I want to see her breakdown animation, just her finishing the ring.
I'm just crunching down on it.
Yeah, that'd be really funny. But why? I'm a kidnapper and the killer. Oh, right. Isn't that enough?
Put away the scissors, what the fuck? It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that is the truth.
Why'd you bring scissors with you?
Where'd you get those? You don't have pockets.
Yes, she does.
Now then, will you tell us the truth?
No.
Or is there some reason why you can't? I've had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mud.
Wow, a whole Persona game took place in the middle of that conversation.
Oh my god. What's that one game that like the music sounds like Persona music?
It doesn't sound like Persona.
What's the game?
It's this one.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know. The intro music sounds like Persona music.
No, it doesn't.
I really don't know how you don't see it.
I
Hear it.
don't. I don't fucking hear it. Anyway.
Alright, you heard me. Let's hear all about the evil deeds you committed today. Also, how's the hardest difficulty in 2016 Nightmare Plus? There's already Ultra Violence and Nightmare and Hurt Me Plenty is already hard. Why Nightmare Plus? I think 2016 was meant to like ease people into Doom.
You ever wake up from a nightmare and then you're just like, oh, okay, I can just go back to sleep, and then you go back into a different nightmare? That's Nightmare Plus.
God damn it. It's stupid.
The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. He knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano, I really want to say Armano, would pay anything to get his son back, after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
There, are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes a second time. At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much. He pops the the ring off of her ring. The pop off of it.
Just eats the candy. He'd
Miss-
be one of those psychopaths who'd crunch through the hard candy.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway.
Miss Pops, is what you said really the truth? Nightmare-
Yes, it is.
Nightmare Plus is Nightmare, but if you die, you actually die. No, Nightmare Plus is Nightmare, but if you did die in real life. If you die in the game, you die for real.
If you die in real life, you die in real life.
God damn it. What was that movie? House on the Hill or some shit?
I don't fucking
That's
know.
stupid.
But so Nightmare Plus is permadeath.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That would suck.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know. Like 2016 isn't that hard.
Okay.
I think the most difficult boss is.
I'm guessing they rank up rank up the difficulty in Eternal, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's a lot, but also in Eternal, the combat's more dynamic and fun. I love Eternal so much. But yeah, in 2016, the hardest boss for me was probably the Cyber Demon. I think because it's like one of the earlier bosses you fight. If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth. Because there's something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession.
Oh god, now I gotta hunt it down. Okay, let's see. The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was Mr. Deacon. Is this a press around? I really hope it's not. You good? You need something?
Oh, yeah, my head. You have the ibuprofen?
Yeah. I get headaches a lot, so there's just, like, pills all over the house.
Oh, I don't have a drink.
You drank your soda already?
Yeah. I'm gonna go get some water.
Okay, I guess I'll figure this out while you're gone.
Yeah. Press around. I gotta go get water.
Remember to close the door so the cats don't come in here. Oh wow, it's bad, huh?
Yeah.
We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as he got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. This might be a press around, I'm not sure. Hang on, what are you saying down here? Here's some tips in Doom. Don't die. The pistols are not the strongest weapons. Secrets are hidden. Pick up med kits to heal. You have limited ammo. Well, yeah, I know all that. I'm just gonna press around.
Hold it!
How well did you know the victim? I've spoken with him only a few times at Lance's house. A few times? That's it? Yes. They only met a few times. How... I don't see how they could have trusted each other. But if you hardly ever talked, then how can you be how can he trust you to not steal his plan? It's completely irrelevant. He was planning to betray her from the very beginning, which is why he chose someone he wasn't especially close to. Isn't that right, Sheena? Yes. However, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice. In the end, he was killed by the one he intended to betray himself. Ha! I bet you didn't see that one coming. Alright then. Let's see. If you see an enemy, don't hug it. You will get hit. The shotgun is the strongest if you use it near the enemy. I mean, yeah, I'd imagine the shotgun would be pretty strong, pretty close to someone. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
The rocket launcher shoots rockets. Yeah, I'd imagine. What are you doing? Stop it!
That noise is really frustrating me.
Listen, man, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Oh well.
Okay, so, we need to get rich.
Hold it!
Okay.
You knew? How do you know something like that?
Oh no, what should I do?
Okay, what's wrong with her now?
Come on, isn't it obvious? You're making your scary face again, that's why. Why don't you try asking her in a nicer, more gentle way? No, stop it, Lauren. You're always like this. You're always falling for the stern-looking ones. That's why you'll always be unhappy.
You're a weird person. You're a weird woman.
I wonder if she cut all the hair back there.
Mr. Computer Code. What is the tall demon with the pants and horns called? Which one?
Yeah, which one? Which one are you talking about?
There's the Baron of Hell, and then there's the Tyrant, both of which look like they're wearing pants and have horns.
Or maybe that's it. She's been bewitched by your icy glare.
Actually, in one of the Doom games, doesn't the Hell Knight have the same design as the Baron?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Also, I hate that in Dark Ages they give you the Berserk power-up, but you can only use it for like 3 levels. Mind your own business, Kay. Now then, Miss Pops, let's continue with your testimony.
The red one.
That's the Baron. The Baron of Hell.
Oh, yes, of course.
Which they also gave a really, like, poor design to in Dark Ages. They tried to justify it. It's not actually the Baron, it's the Cosmic Baron. This is another dimension's attempt at making a Baron. It's stupid. You could just use the Baron. Why did you believe that?
Anyone who knows Mr. Amano would think the same. I bet that I can't weed. It's getting hot in here.
I bet Larry's that old man's greatest pleasure.
I suppose he would be to a doting father like Mr. Almano.
I always figured that that was it too. And I was always envious of Lance for it. Oh, because your dad's... I I got this pendant from my father. And I believe that as long as I have this, I'll find my father again someday.
Really sucks that you shot your dad.
We don't know that yet. Cody, we don't know that yet.
You spoilers!
Spoilers! He'll welcome me into his arms. He'll welcome me into his arms, riding on the back of a Pegasus.
He's strapped to the back of the plane as it like comes to crash in. I guess he's not wearing pants. He just has brown legs. Yeah, they got like furry goat legs, but it looks like they're wearing pants. Which, for some reason, is really funny to imagine that all the demons are naked except for the Baron.
Hey, did you read this?
Doom 1 design looks like he has pants. Yeah, exactly.
Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money...
Yeah. What happened? Would you mind telling us a little more about the plan itself?
Well, first we captured Lance. Oh, how'd you do that? Very tediously. Well, Mr. Deacon did that in his own way, so I don't quite know. Bah! And here I thought you knew how to steal people away. That's trafficking, Kay.
I shudder to think of what you would do with such knowledge.
Trafficking? That's what that is!
Did you not hear us the first time, Edgeworth?
Sorry, I really don't know, but somehow Mr. Deacon was able to contain him. I'm sorry, that's really funny.
Also, what is this game? You've been in this park for 9 hours. This is Ace Attorney Investigation. The most backwards, nonsensical, godforsaken game ever.
Yeah, we're gonna stay in this park for 9 more hours. Wait until we get to the other cases that are infinitely longer.
Suffer.
All we had to do after that was wait for the ransom to be paid, but... Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. I forgot to press it. Oh well. Strong K. I can't believe she was betrayed. Wow, you're stupid, K.
I feel a little sorry.
Oh, sorry, I was just skipping through this because
Alright.
this is like the end of their conversation stuff.
The James never ends.
Come on, let me out of this.
This game isn't this considered to be like one of the worst Ace Attorney games?
I don't know. It's like, it's a spin-off so that, because Edgeworth doesn't really, like, come back.
Too much.
Like, he shows up every so often in the original games, but once Apollo appears, I think that's like the end of Edgeworth and Gumshoe.
Not really.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Hold it!
Because they're just in this game.
Why do you think he did?
I have no idea, but maybe he had planned on doing so from the very beginning. Miss Pops.
Wait, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Pops from the very beginning? Was that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely.
Huh?
I don't think Mr. Deacon would have been able to... I don't...
But sorry, I just wanted to keep that sound there. But why? We were total strangers. Oh, whoa.
Hold it!
Oh, so shit. I didn't press that. I just did that.
Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you?
Yeah. What do you mean?
You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. This proves that Mr. Deacon would have been able to bring himself to kill Miss Pops.
Wouldn't have been able to.
You don't know.
Horsey.
Take that!
Also, Baron is very exploitable in Doom 1 multiplayer because you can just run to him with the rocket launcher and deal a ton of damage. Then if your friend is alive, he'll infinitely respawn. Which Doom game is it that lets you do rocket jump?
I don't know.
I think it's one of the early Dooms.
You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud.
Why are you showing this to me?
So what about the pendant?
This horse pendant, along with this piece of evidence, shows you who you really are.
Do we have the other pendant?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
His
Take
wings.
that!
they click together, and it just spends like 5 minutes of Edward trying to lock them into place.
They do click together. It's just like the tiniest latch possible.
Fuck. And he's like being very careful to not break it.
God, it's fuck. These two pendants resemble each other. Wouldn't you agree?
Hey, you're right. They're the same color. And that's all.
That's the only similarity they have.
They're even made of the same material.
Can't jump in the original engine or 64, so I'm guessing in Doom 3. Yeah, probably.
I guess so.
Might be like, it has to be.
You read the comments really quietly. You're just getting quieter.
But yeah, there's one Doom game where you can rocket jump.
These are two. These two pendants are actually one.
Actually, just smack the shit out of her. Slap the taste of that ring pop out of her mouth. Shall we give it a try?
Wow, it's totally Pegasus. But why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's?
You're a smart lady.
No, I'm not.
Oh, then I guess you're a smart fellow. Or should I say, a fart smeller. She has her breakdown animation. I'm sure you can imagine why that.
What? No, that can't be.
So the two make a set. It's just another trinket.
Okay. Confirmation, Lance doesn't have parents.
It's not as though this changes anything.
You lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well. I'll show you with this evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant.
The dad's rap sheet.
Is it the dad's rap sheet?
Maybe.
Because, like, this is not related. Is it this?
Probably.
Take that!
I've 100% Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures, and will it surprise you it was long? Not really.
No, not really. Lego games are crazy.
Yeah. I love the first 3 Indiana Jones movies. The Dial of Destiny is one of the worst movies ever.
I love Dial of Destiny, though, because it's just because of how bad it is.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There's one scene where this chick gets shot and then strangled to death by her necklace, basically. Because the way she falls, it looks like that necklace is pulling her throat, like, shut. And she dies instantly, and then Indy gets shot and is fine for like 2 or 3 hours.
Are they shot in the same place?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just about, I think.
Okay.
This 60-year-old man. Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man. His real name was Colin Deveray, the name that is etched on the horse pendant. I'm too old and handsome for jail.
Shut up.
What? An alias?
Oh, fuck.
He was from outer space? I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live.
Well, yeah, it's really hard for felons to get jobs.
Yeah. And it makes sense, given what is written in Miss Deveray's dossier. Mr. Fox. I love the Indiana Jones movie, except for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Not a good movie.
Oh, yeah, it's not a good movie, but I also love that one because, like, doesn't that bitch's head just explode or something?
Yeah. Well, it turns into, like, a star or some nonsense. I don't know. That alien just mean mugs her. He's like, chump. Can't handle the knowledge of the universe, huh?
Can't handle it? Fucking can't handle it? And then she explodes.
I like the scene where she like walks up to Indy and like holds her hand up in front of his face and
Oh,
just
yeah.
like stares
and
at
then
him.
she does like the German soldier mind reading experiment.
Yeah, and it does nothing.
And then Indy fucking laughs at her.
Yeah, she doesn't read his mind or anything like that. She just does that and then walks away.
Yeah, because she's trying to show off that she's like the prodigy of that project, but she doesn't do anything.
She doesn't do shit. God, it's so fucking stupid.
It is really funny though.
Like Dial of Destiny though, like I was angry while we watched that movie.
But it was so fun.
I was so mad watching that movie.
I love the scene where Indiana Jones throws his walker at the guys and runs away.
Yeah, he hobbles away, and you can clearly tell that the guys who are chasing him are having to hold themselves back from just grabbing him. Because he is a 60-year-old man.
It's like in Transformers when those guys are running away with tech and they get caught behind 3 grandmas.
Yeah, exactly. Get the fuck out of the way! God damn it, that movie was so
It
stupid.
was so funny. The specific section. Oh fuck! I didn't read it.
It's the part that reveals that he's her, White Soul
so-
daughter.
Shit.
Take that!
Yes, I know how to press buttons.
I know how to press buttons. I swear.
Mr. Deveray had one daughter, and you only had one father.
And it will surprise you that Lego Indiana Jones 2 was based on Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls was a bad game.
I have a hard time believing that any of the Lego
Wait,
games are bad.
The
'cause-
second Indiana Jones game was based off of, what was it, like the fourth movie?
yes.
That's weird. That's a jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I know Big Bang Theory already made this joke, but in Ark of the Covenant, Indy didn't need to be there.
They would have died to the thing they got anyway.
Yeah, they just would have died. They would have been out in the desert. Nothing would have happened. They did nothing.
That's a lie! That person is not my father!
You sure? She's like, well, fuck, now I'm not. He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you.
I killed my daddy!
Oh, fuck! Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot?
Knuckle back!
Woof woof! And what is so funny, Agent Lang? You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you?
What? Hypocrite!
It's the exact same shit, brother. Lego Indiana Jones is based off the first 3 movies.
Oh, okay. So it's not a jump. I just didn't know.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's why it's so long.
We have a couple of the Lego games, actually.
Do we?
Yeah, we have Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, I think like Lego Incredibles or something like that.
Nice.
Lego Avengers. We have Lego Avengers. I think we also have DC Lego games.
Okay. What are you trying to say?
Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I've thought of another possibility.
Is that so? Well, let's hear it.
No.
Oh, we're interrogating him now.
Oh, God. I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. But isn't it possible that they both knew that fact?
Okay.
Reasonable.
I'll let you talk.
18 levels isn't that long compared to other games.
Well, it depends on how long those levels are.
Yeah, I guess so. You were talking about Doom earlier. Doom 2016 is like, I think only like, it's only like a, what, 14, 15 hour game. It's like a relatively short game.
Guess so. Anyway.
It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well? Yeah. Like, for once he's actually being reasonable.
Is he though?
Well, he's saying that basically the fact that that was her father could have been known to her. Like, we don't... This game likes to try and make you prove negatives.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he wants you to prove that she didn't know this.
So this is a version of how things might have been.
You don't have any proof that they didn't know their true relationship, right?
And you're saying that the two of them committed the kidnapping together?
That's right. As one really rotten family. That's why I don't have any family. His phone rings. Not now, Mom. I'm at work.
Love you, bye.
Love you. Bye. Is that really what happened? I had better take a long, hard look at the evidence.
Okay, so he's telling me that something is definitely in the evidence that proves that she didn't know.
I guess so. What the fuck could that possibly be?
Can I look at the evidence, please? There we
Two
go.
of them are father and Indiana Jones takes at least 18 hours to 100%, so regularly Doom is a longer game. Completely Lego Indiana Jones is longer. Okay.
Let's see.
I guess it does come down to whether or not you're like treasure hunting or not.
What would it be? Because it's like really the only pieces of evidence connected to them is like these two necklaces, the sheet that says he's a felon, and like this.
Go through his dialogue. What all does he say?
Let's
Two
see.
of them are father and daughter.
Grant you that they're father and daughter.
Isn't it possible that they both knew that fact?
I feel like we should press that.
No coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano. I think we need to press that. Two of them made good use of their meetings, plan this little kidnapping. Which say my scenario is perfectly possible.
Oh, that's a nothing thing at the end.
I think it's like the second or third thing. You
So it's
can
like this
press.
one and this one needs to be pressed. If like these have the most potential.
Yeah.
Hold it!
Turns out it's the last one.
You think they knew? Yeah. I don't think only the victims knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew who the other person was, but they had to pretend that they didn't.
Because he was on the lamb. Is that how you say
Yeah.
that? Okay.
You got it. The victim couldn't exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore...
Wow, okay. Oh, shit.
Okay. So now press the second thing.
Did I not hit the second thing?
No, you did the first thing.
Okay. So press this one?
No, you pressed the second thing. Now we press the third thing.
You said the first thing!
No.
Okay.
Oh well, whatever.
Okay.
You're right.
No, I'm not. Don't you dare do that. So press this one?
Yeah.
Hold it!
One as a butler and the other as a friend of the son, you mean? They probably thought that it was their best shot. Is that what you honestly believe?
Yeah, did I not make that clear?
Of course. Well, fuck.
Wow, okay, that was absolutely nothing. The two of them made good. I'm gonna try this one at the very least.
You mean how they plotted to commit this crime as blood relatives? Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair. The butler and the girlfriend. No one would ever suspect that they were, in fact, family. Yes, from the very beginning they painstakingly practiced their roles well.
Wow,
Yeah.
we're not getting anything from Lance.
I
Not
mean,
Lance. It's
Lang.
Lang. Lang, Lance, who cares?
Pressing can't hurt anything.
It can't unless specifically stated.
You don't lose anything from pressing.
Okay. I don't imagine that's it.
You haven't pressed the first thing and the last thing.
Hold it!
Precisely, and what father would ever willingly kill his own daughter?
Knock 'em back!
Well, okay.
Well.
Edward.
I've seen a lot of things in my travels,
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I zoned out.
and I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing.
So I have to have something.
Press the last thing just to get it out of the way.
Okay.
Because
Let's,
sometimes with these games, you just have to press, like, all the dialogue.
I swear to God, if this is a press around, I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence. Okay.
And you're being very underconfident for a man within chair-throwing range. Am I? Because I don't see you presenting any evidence to the contrary. Fuck, I didn't expect him to call me out like that.
Without evidence, we're stuck in a stalemate.
Agent Lang isn't wrong. His scenario is certainly a probable one.
I actually like the first movie the most, but the movies one level in Lego Indiana Jones are somehow my least favorite.
Isn't most of one just Indy running around from place to place?
That might be why it's playing in the game. Like they make it pretty good in the movie, but when you're actually playing it,
Yeah.
who knows? I don't know why it would be considered not great as a game.
You know what? Temple of Doom also had the worst godforsaken female side
Was
lead.
that the bitch who was just screaming?
Yeah! All she did the whole movie was scream, Indy! She didn't need to be there either! She was just a rando at the fucking, like, bar who just decided to follow Indy to the plane. She didn't need to be
The
there!
little kid assistant guy just like hits her over the head with a frying pan and leaves her to die.
You okay with that, right, Dr. Jones? God damn it. She didn't need to be there at all.
Okay with that, Dr. Jones?
That's what he sounds like.
I know, but it's just really funny to imagine that the kid hits her with a frying pan. Ask Indy after he's done it if that's okay, and then like just leaves.
And you to like, yeah.
Let's see. You better hurry up and do something, or Lauren's gonna wind up looking really bad.
Willie was annoying. Short Round was my goat. Fuck, who was Short Round?
I don't know.
Was he? That was Short. That was the kid from the Temple of Doom, yeah.
I know, but first things first. Is Agent Lang's line of logic factually correct?
Yeah, it was the kid's name. Okay.
Oh, so that was the kid we were just talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
that's who that is.
What?
It's fucking Ke Huy Quan. He's like, for some reason, very popular in Hollywood right now. He played a nerdy guy in Loki.
Oh my god, he's gonna be in Zootopia too.
Yeah. He was in a lot of shit. Okay. His full name was Short
Shorty!
Round. Yeah, Indy right. Indy just called him Shorty.
That word has changed.
Yeah, he's the one who drove Indy's car with like wooden blocks on his feet.
Alright. Anyway.
Yeah, Willie was just annoying. All she did was scream the whole movie.
Well, that was because she was sleeping with the director, but who cares about that?
Yeah, true. Lady only here because she's sleeping with director.
Let's see. What evidence do I have that works with this? Let's see.
They also just had the villain get ripped apart by crocodiles, which sucks.
It's possible that they both knew that fact.
I think Holy Grail was probably my favorite Indiana Jones movie.
Let's see, whereabouts? What was that?
Somebody revving their engine.
Oh, okay. Whereabouts unknown after his escape. Stole a gun from the guard during his escape. He thought he might head for, he didn't show up.
Sean Connor being Indy's father is for some reason really funny to me. Willie is bad in the game. Her scream is for breaking glass, which really only need to use once in the entire game.
Well, they need to justify it.
Yeah, they gotta justify her existence.
I don't even think they justify her existence in the movie.
They don't. I don't think she does anything.
Preliminary findings indicate loss of blood. Lack of blood around the body suggests that the victim was killed elsewhere and then moved. Okay.
It's gotta be something, I just don't know what.
I hate that I don't know what this is, like, seriously.
There's no way in hell it's one of the... the pendants have different names. Maybe you have to present the pendants?
Wait, do the pendants have different names? Hang on. Let's see, let's check her pendant. I haven't actually looked at it.
Yeah, hers is Lauren D. Oh no, his last name's Deveray, never mind.
Doesn't his say, like, Colin D, or...
It says Colin Deveray.
Oh, yeah, he actually has room to put his whole name, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, I could see Lang saying as, like, maybe she suspected.
That would help Lang's case, if nothing else.
It would help Lang's case, but, like, the thing is, we're trying to figure out how his logic is faulty.
It's not.
Grant, that's... Is it possible that they do? It's no coincidence.
Somehow Elsa is the best female character in that game because she is a female who can jump high and has a book.
It's no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the Amano house.
I don't know how Indy didn't suspect that she was a Nazi from the get-go.
Don't say that!
Oh, right. You can't say that. Dang. Fiddly darn and drats. Remember when she kisses him and, like, bites his bottom lip and pulls it, like, an inch away from his face?
And then eats it like candy.
What the hell is that about?
I don't know. Some people are into that. I don't fucking know, though. I really do need help, though.
It's gotta be, it has to be the pendants. It has to be the pendants.
The pendants on which statement?
I don't know. I think it has to be the dad's pendant.
Okay, so the dad's pendant...
on the second phrase?
Okay,
Because
so
he hit it?
is it possible that they do? Or maybe it's her pendant, because, like, they're very different pendants.
They are very different pendants.
I can try both. I have the health to do it.
Kissing in movies is just to make it longer. Yeah, true.
Objection!
Also, Indiana Jones movies, like, take people out in some pretty messed up ways.
If you take a look at this piece of evidence, it's a very big flaw in your logic.
Some guy gets chewed up by plane propellers.
Syndrome style.
Yeah, that sucks. I know one dude gets crushed to death.
I like Tintin. Anyway.
That's a fun movie, I'll give you that one. Okay, do his pendant. No.
Hang on, I did do a different pendant on that one, right? Yeah, I did the wings first, so that just wasn't the right answer. Oh man, I'm gonna lose so much health to this specific line.
What in God's name is it supposed to be?
Hold it!
Oh fuck! Oh well, I hit press. I'm just gonna skip through it. I was just adjusting and I hit the controller.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the Amano house.
Do we have anything towards that? There's no way. We don't have any evidence that shows how or why they came to work for them.
Let's see.
I don't know how that could be helpful.
I don't know. I just figured that I'd look at it. Maybe there was something on it that I missed earlier, but it doesn't seem like it. It's just says tender lender and that they want to talk.
Maybe it is this because they're saying that they were surveilling the wife and daughter. I don't know what we would present that to, though.
Wait.
I think that's just another static thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose health, aren't I? Now put it away.
What was that?
It's my makeup box.
Oh, okay.
And your logic is so bad, it's in need of repair.
Your logic is so badly in need of a repair that you might as well throw it out.
This is the real deal. Your courtroom mannerisms are worthless at the crime scene.
Can you present character profiles?
No.
You dare to insult the courts?
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Christ, dude, what is...
Yeah, no, you can't.
Ah.
Murder victim, a felon, was separated from his daughter, Lauren Pops. Lance Amano's girlfriend, one of the kidnappers, separated from her real father, Deacon.
She's 19.
She is 19. Wait. Oh, there he is. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too weird.
Okay. It's only like 2 years, so it's fine.
And they're both legal.
It's okay, don't say it like that. I know what you're getting at, but...
Are you okay?
No, I just remembered something. I gotta tell you it later. Or should I just say it now? I'm gonna say it now. There was like a news thing where they were talking about like trafficking of women, and there was like there was one guy, he said like one of the victims is a 17-year-old girl, and then the other guy corrects him and said 17-year-old woman. And then they just stare at each other in silence.
No. She's a 17-year-old woman.
Because it's like, it sounds like he's justifying.
I think you guys need to like check that guy's history.
I don't know. In Lego Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark has
Such slow levels. Level 1 is the only good one with the boulder chase and all. Level 2 is snow and annoying puzzles. Level 3 is monkey village. Level 4 is desert. Level 5 is desert. Level 6 is sewers, desert, and cave.
There's so much desert.
It's a healthy combination. Does he go to snow? When the hell does he go to snow in Raiders of the Lost Ark?
It's snow.
Is that? It's been a minute since I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. Am I forgetting?
Do you want to binge all the movies again?
Maybe. Am I forgetting a scene?
Let's see. And the two of them made good use of their meeting to plan this little kidnapping.
Remember when George Lucas tried to make Star Wars for girls?
Strange Magic.
Yeah. Which my brain always thinks is Weird Science, which is a way different movie.
With a very similar title.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fuck,
what if,
man,
it,
what
what if it
evidence-
turns out to be this? What if it's this statement with something?
I guess so. I hate that they want us to prove negatives.
Yeah,
Dumbest
I have to
fucking
prove that
thing.
she didn't know, and that's the hard part. Let's see.
You know, there's not there. How do you prove that? How do you prove that he didn't know? God damn it!
Hey, let's see. Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well?
This gun is also very probable.
I don't know.
Maybe it's okay. Maybe we're supposed to point out the fact that there were 3 kidnappers. Maybe that's what.
No, that's too soon.
Are you okay?
Right now, we're trying to prove her involvement in this plan.
Objection!
Are you just gonna start presenting random shit?
No. Oh.
Lang Ji says, "Confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shells. You shouldn't waste your breath on words you have no confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. Although it's just as bad to say something in full confidence and be wrong."
Did you see that face he was making before he moved?
Oh God.
Jesus Christ. Got called out. Are you gonna let him lecture you about your self-confidence like that?
I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence. I just need to think rationally. After all, I only need to be confident in the facts.
I swear to God, Edgeworth, we're never getting out of here.
Yeah, you've already
Hang on, hang on.
pressed everything, right?
Hang on, I've pressed everything. I gotta save. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back in time.
How do you prove a negative? How do you prove that they didn't know?
Yeah, I don't know how to prove that she didn't know. What do you want me to... Oh no, what if it turns out that like the actual answer is that like you have to press through everything and then you have to repress a different statement to get something to show up? That is something this game can do.
You've already pressed everything.
Yeah, but now that I've pressed everything, I have to repress a different statement to get something new to show up.
God.
Like I said, the game can sometimes do that, so I'm just gonna speed through these real quick to see if anything shows up.
I guess the snow wasn't in the movie, but in level starts where you fight Tot. Was that in a snowy village? I don't remember that. I think it was just in a village. Maybe they just wanted to add snow because they were tired of deserts.
Indy's hot. We gotta go somewhere cold.
You know, they hate sand. It's coarse and it's gritty and it gets everywhere.
Nice scenario, perfectly. Every time it like hesitates, I think there's like something there, but there's not. It makes me upset. Okay, so it's not that. So there's definitely some piece of evidence I need to be putting here. I'm almost to the point that I want to look it up because I don't know what it is.
Oh no.
Let's see. Sorry.
I'm trying to think. Like, what?
Is it
We
possible
don't
to-
have.
We tried the pendants on this statement.
We can't do logic. Well,
Not here.
Yeah. We don't have anything that talks about how they both came to be in. Maybe present, present this to that.
Objection! Knuckle back!
Fuck, never mind, I guess. Who cares?
Oh god, it's a whole animation we just gotta sit through. God, the eyes that he makes when that happens is so funny.
What the hell?
There's no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the Mono House. Let's see. Make it. But I feel like it has to be this.
I mean, like the game told us we're presenting evidence to this.
throwing stuff. Because I don't know. I don't fucking know. Lang is really throwing me for a loop here.
Objection! Knuckle back!
God damn it. Always with this one.
Oh my god, stop it! He never looks to the left. Okay, there's something. There's fucking something. Let's see.
Now level 4 and 5 are desert, but remember how level 3 was in a village? Well, that village is in the desert. It's just fucking sand! Darth Vader was directing the game. He's like, I have notes.
Okay. She custom the stamp too.
Why does it look like this?
Oh, you never met Viola, have you?
No.
I'll show you her later.
She's a very moist character. I don't like that you sighed when I said that. That was a joke. Bro, I really don't know what it is.
Yeah, what the fuck, Lang? Why are you setting me up like this?
I'm sorry, can you prove that they couldn't have known each other? Huh?
God, it turns out that it is Dependence, but it's on a completely different set.
Fuck, man, just try at this point. Who cares?
No coincidence. Should I just try the pendant here? Or should I, like, try it on a different statement?
No.
I fucking know.
I don't fucking know, dude. This is the most tedious nonsense.
I mean, if you want, you could look it up. You could look up the specific answer.
Christ. Fine, whatever. Just start presenting shit.
I'm so low on health.
I hate this game. You saved. Just go back.
Okay, I'll go back. But, like, I don't know. I really don't know what Lang is trying to point me to here. Like... You got it?
I'm looking it up.
It's just, don't be angry at me. I'm just asking.
This game is fucking ridiculous.
Okay. Something fucking weird, and I don't know what it is. Grant you that the two of them are father and daughter, which that can't be wrong. That's right. It's like, it's the fact that he's suggesting that maybe they knew. You almost got it? Is that the statement?
Present the stolen costume at the fourth statement.
Fucking what?
The two of them are making good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Why?
Hang on, the stolen costume on this one?
Yes! And level 2 of Temple of Doom in a castle, in a desert level. 5 of the Last Crusade is in desert. Level 6 of the Last Crusade is in... Oh, a temple. Wait,
Okay.
a temple in the desert?
Hang on,
Does it? No, wait. Is the temple in
Wait, which evidence?
stolen costume?
You mean...
Go back. Go over
What do you mean go over?
to the one right next to it.
Oh, this one? Like, I don't know, I figured that, like, since we already found one of them, that would be the picture for it. But, like, I don't know. Oh, well.
Where's Last Crusade in the desert?
But it's like, how does this relate?
This kidnapping wasn't planned by just 2 people.
Oh my
alone.
god, you're right. It was, we had to point out that there were 3 people.
I'm gonna chuck myself off a building. So, that's not what he asked! That's not what he
That's
asked.
because we're sidestepping it. We can't figure out how to get past it like she didn't already know, so we're trying to point out that there was a third person.
Fuck.
Like, no wonder we were having such trouble trying to figure out how to brute force the logic.
We had to answer a question he didn't even ask.
Okay.
And what kind of proof do you have of that?
Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers.
Okay. How does that prove that they didn't know they were related? Like, no.
4 costumes were stolen from the Wild Wild West area's back room.
We've
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go. Out.
We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as for the other 3, we can assume that they were being worn by 3 different people.
No, but the level starts outside the temple and there's sand, so it's still in the desert.
They love their sand, dude.
Indy eats sand for breakfast.
Indiana Jones, professional sand eater. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in the hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group.
Hey, why is it clearly a woman?
Are you sure?
Huh?
And I believe this 3rd person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping. Who? Who is this mastermind?
You! You!
I present to you the brains behind the kidnapping.
Take that!
Lance himself! Man, stop slapping her. Lance Amano?
How did we get here? He was asking for, like, if they knew each other, and then it's like, Lance is the kidnapper. What?
That's a really good question.
How did we get here? It was
Not
like a
good.
major kick in the right direction.
This is nonsense. Yes, this abduction was in fact schemed up by Lance himself.
Turns out Edward's been sitting on this information for a while, and he was just desperate to get it out.
We're skipping over everything else. Just trust me,
Recall what he said when he appeared before us.
I'm Lance and I did it. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers?
You can't see your own face.
No, I didn't see their faces, but 2. One was a woman.
Yeah, wait, how'd you know that if you didn't see their faces?
However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said.
Okay, Edgeworth, I feel like my thing that I said was also pretty valid, but...
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're right, you're done. Stop.
Oh.
Stop it. Get some help.
Uh,
But I know I only saw 2 people.
yeah, because you were the 3rd person. You only saw 2 other people.
You poor son of a bitch being cursed with your daddy's earlobes.
He wasn't lying. Stop looking at
My
your phone.
earlobes grow when I lie. This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all 3 of them.
Yes. About when you were being held. I have my doubts about what happened then. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive?
They shook me really hard.
I got shaken baby syndrome. You're not a baby. I still got it.
I really don't remember much anymore, honest. But if I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you? Time to lie.
Just poke him in the eyes. Anyway, what's your testimony?
I was kidnapped yesterday morning.
Actually, I think we're almost done with this case.
Oh, fuck, really?
Well, like, there's still, like, plenty more dialogue that we need to get through, but, I think this is the final confrontation because, like, Lance is now being interviewed.
Prepare for more nonsensical dialogue, idiots. They had me shut in that room, blindfolded the entire time. But the kidnapper suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone.
We both made the same joke, but we're not gonna say what it was.
I made my escape and ran away from that room as fast as I could.
Is he actually peeking out of that?
Yeah,
Is that
he's
his
trying.
eye? Because I don't know, it doesn't look like his eye, it looks like a piece of hair.
I think his hair is like caught in his hand.
His hair is in his eyeballs.
Happens with age. Through the underground passage, I presume. Yes.
Are you okay?
You good, bro? Sorry, I didn't really want to recall that horrible ordeal, but...
Yeah, I know, but also, like, this is kind of important if you want to put people away.
Yeah. Well, now you believe me, right? No, not quite yet. How can you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes?
My eyes just look like this. I do it to everyone.
Because he's a prosecutor. And because they're all like that. I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth.
I mean, Godot doesn't have icy looking eyes. He has robot eyes. He's got printer eyes.
I make photocopies of everything I see.
My favorite joke of that game was when the lights went out and the only thing you could see was his fucking visor. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
And should they be interpreted to be a cruel at times, then so be it.
Kate.
Spits on him. There's a sticking point in Lance's testimony.
Okay.
Let's see what he offers up when I push a little.
Remember the Amazing World of Gumball when, like, Richard poked his stomach and then a fucking whole chicken came out that's Lance?
Shut up.
Do we need to do this or should we call it? We can at least go for like 30 minutes more to get a full 3 hours.
We could call it.
Yeah, we could call it.
It is pretty warm. Or do you want to try and power through?
I at least want to get through Lance's shit.
Okay, let's get through Lance's shit.
Because we're not going to finish the game, but we could finish this case, maybe.
Okay.
Not in this stream.
Imagine if they made Lego Doctor Who. Does that not exist?
Does not exist, really?
Of all things.
Wait, hang on. Did you look that up before you you said that, or are you just
Did you
assuming?
check yourself before you wrecked yourself?
Are you like,
Fuck, no,
are you certain that there's no Doctor Who?
Lego everything, dude.
Yeah, Lego everything. Lego my ego. I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in a room, blindfolded the entire time. Wait, if you were blindfolded, how'd you see that like one of them was a woman? Or are you just saying that you heard their voices? But the kidnapper suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside.
Yeah, there's a Lego Doctor Who game.
Yeah, okay. My hands were cuffed, but I had a stroke of luck that they left me alone. I made my escape and ran away from the room.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
What?
I don't think that's a thing. Is it like a fan-made thing?
Is it a fan-made game?
I think it's like a fan concept?
Oh, okay. Never mind. If it does exist, imagine if they make a Lego Doctor Who video game.
I can absolutely see that happening.
I'm surprised it's not already a thing.
I guess it's not. This Doctor Who is overdue for a Lego game, and the pictures are fucking Oblivion and Legend of Zelda.
Why? Why'd they use those two pictures?
I don't know. I cannot imagine anything that has less to do with Doctor Who than fucking Oblivion and Legend of Zelda. I think Tears of the Kingdom.
I could see him at least visiting a Zelda-esque place, but like, Zelda itself would not be like related to it.
Yeah. I wonder if that how that live action Legend of Zelda game is.
I'm not excited for that. It's not a game. It's a movie.
Yeah. I mean, they've been really shitting the bed with their live action movies, especially the video game movies.
Well, live action video game movies really suck. The only one that doesn't suck, for some reason, is Sonic.
Yeah.
But they had a good thing with the Mario movie. That made its money and then some.
It wasn't live action, though.
It wasn't live action, which is why I'm surprised they're doing a live action Zelda when they had fucking success with its animated Mario movie.
You could argue that the live action Silent Hill movies are okay.
Hold it!
Yesterday morning.
Can you tell us about when you were abducted in a little more detail?
There's a boss in Lego Dimensions that looks like a Dalek, but I'm not sure if it actually is.
So it might be a reference.
Yeah, it could be a reference. Details.
It was a strange morning. I felt like I was right in the middle of a great calm.
But where were you when you experienced this calm?
Our family garden, of course. Where else could I have been?
Wow, this face, man. Well, excuse me for asking. This child is more princess than prince. The fuck does that mean?
Edgeworth, it's 2025. You're not allowed to say that. Fuck, my shoulders.
Oh no, not your shoulders.
I had to do a lot of heavy lifting yesterday and my arms hurt.
I'm sorry.
I was out taking a walk to shake off the morning blah. Then out of the blue, someone from behind clamps a hand over my mouth. You didn't see your attacker?
I would have imagined that it was. Well, I guess she herself said that Deacon handled the kidnapping.
Yeah.
Okay.
They must have used some drug to knock me out. Because before I knew it, I was off in La La Land again. When I woke up, I was in the kidnapper's hideout already, all tied up.
Okay, I'm trying to add more dialogue if I can.
Hold it!
Because it's like, if they add something, that's probably it. By that room, you mean the room in the kidnapper's hideout, correct?
Yes, but I was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape.
Oh, right, sorry. Then you were in the same room as the kidnappers. Shut up.
They spoke in hushed tones, but I could catch bits of their conversation. It was definitely two people, and one of them was definitely a woman.
Okay, so he's saying that he figured that out through sound.
Okay. I was so scared I could tell they were nearby, so I didn't dare make a move.
The kidnapper suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside.
Hold it!
No, they don't. Shut up. I'm sorry, I love you. The kidnappers disappeared?
The room fell into a sudden silence. I had been left behind like an unwanted mutt.
And what do you mean by unwanted mutt? What a pointless question. It's not like he's going to tell you anything new, you know.
Yeah, Edgeworth, are you okay? Or are you just having like a stroke? It's a poetic simile. You should learn how to use them too. You may look refined on the outside, but it's no good if you're no refined on the inside as well.
Hang on. Anyway, I feel like a Lego Doctor Who video game will be hyped, but will not be well received by people who don't know Doctor Who. Well, I feel like at this point they would need to do like one of the earlier Doctors, because the most recent Doctor sucks.
Yeah, nobody really likes the newer Doctors. Or the newer Doctor.
Oh my god. Which Doctor would they do? I like David Tennant, but like Matt something was also good.
They'd absolutely go with either David Tennant, Matt what's his name, or what was the guy who did the older Doctor with the gray hair?
I don't know.
They would definitely do like one of
sworn
those.
His name is Matt something.
It's Matt something, the guy with the crazy forehead.
The one where when he was like when he came around, he had to eat like fish sticks and pudding.
Yeah. Fuck, it's Matt something.
I also heard that the little girl fucked up that scene like a bunch of times to keep making him eat it.
Yeah, on purpose, because she thought it was funny. The little shit.
My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone.
Hold it!
At one point, one of the villains just looked like a drag queen. And not a good drag queen.
Well, I
either.
mean, like, with the show, for how long it's been running, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah.
Then those cuffs are on your wrist. I suppose you're still cuffed in that case.
I am well aware of how I am chained to reality.
Shut up!
Nerd. I couldn't find the key, so I'm afraid I'm stuck like this. Even though I escaped from that jail cell, I will forever be a prisoner.
Crawling in my skin.
I don't know. I'm sure the cops could get you out of there. They got like bolt cutters or something.
Hold it!
Final one. How did you manage to escape?
I wanted to just get... Fuck!
Ha! Fuck you.
I wanted to just get out of there, but the door leading outside was locked. Which is why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape.
I remember our escape to be equally as hard. This is an invaluable piece of testimony. I mustn't let it go unexamined. Oh, we actually got a new one.
Okay.
The door leading outside was locked tight, so I had to use the underground passageway.
Hold it!
Okay, game, what are you gonna say about this? By underground passageway, you mean the one the staff used to travel unnoticed.
I suppose that's what it's for, but I didn't run into any staff members on my way out. And once I was up top... What the fuck? And once I was up top, I was busy trying to find a member of the police.
And That is when you found us congregated at the stadium, I suppose. Let me ask you again, then. Oh, let me ask you then. How did you get a hold of the key to the underground door?
That was easy. It was hanging right there in the room on the wall.
I do recall a key hanging on the wall right beside the table. Boy, does that bring back memories of our situation and how we made our escape.
That was like an hour ago. Indeed. And although the door on the floor of our room led to an underground room...
Oh, right, when we escaped that room. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I remember it like it was 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but her saying something that happened 2 hours ago, she remembers like it was yesterday, is really funny. Wait, is this, indeed. And although the door on the floor of our room led to the underground room, the door on the floor to the room next door had a secret passageway.
The door to the room and the floor and the door next door.
A secret passageway under a theme park. Ooh, that sounds like, that just sounds like so much fun.
Something off about the way Lance made his escape.
Let's see. Hang on. It's probably gonna be that last one. Okay, so it's something
It
here.
wasn't locked.
What?
The door wasn't locked. It had a sword in it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, like, why did you have to, like, go through the secret passageway? You just have a sword.
I imagine it'll be 2 storylines like Star Wars and Indiana Jones with David Tennant, Matt Smith,
Oh, okay, thank you.
and Peter Capaldi separately. Yeah. Those are the ones that we're thinking of. Because I think those are like the 3 most popular Doctors.
People love those Doctors.
Yeah. The original Doctors are also good. They'd probably end up doing some of the like bigger storylines from the show.
Oh my god, like the nanobots that just turn people into like zombies or whatever.
Yeah, or the Dalek prison break. The time all of them got together to put, I think it was Matt Smith's doctor into the tomb.
They just harass each other.
The Pandora come. Yeah, anytime doctors meet up together, they always just kind of like screw with one another.
You say that door leading out was locked, but was it really?
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. You took those off.
Yeah, because these
Son of
aren't
a
real
bitch.
cuffs. He wasn't.
They're props.
Yeah, because
Oh, really?
he's one of the kidnappers. Remember?
Oh,
He's
no,
not gonna
no.
actually handcuff
No,
himself.
I know. I was saying like they're props that he stole from like the Bad Badger costume or some shit.
Actually, maybe.
Fair enough.
Imagine they didn't bring their own handcuffs, or maybe he wasn't intending to be like released like this,
Maybe.
so he just had to make do with something that was already there.
Didn't David Tennant got 2 chances at being the Doctor? 3 actually.
Really?
Yeah. He was the Doctor once, and then he regenerated back into David Tennant, and then I think recently he came back again.
Wow, people love him.
He's good. We're talking about that room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard it took quite a few men to get that thing open. Right, Sheena?
Yes, that is.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I had a pickle earlier.
That's correct.
Then take a look at this. What is that, sword? It's not an especially reliable one if it's broken like that.
Allow me to start from the end, not the beginning. We're not doing that shit.
Retroactively!
My conclusion is that the door was never locked. Wow, it looks way longer there,
What the hell?
right?
Did you lose most of the sword?
Did someone take part of the sword? Someone had to have taken like a chunk from it.
Probably.
It was simply held shut by the sword, which is,
Wait. Which way does this door open? Because you guys had to kick it in to open it.
it turns out it doesn't even go that way either. Oh my god! The police are fucking stupid! It opens outward, but they kicked it inwards!
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a pull door. Maybe you'd have to pull it to open it, so they had to like kick it open. But from here, it kind of looks like the door, you know.
It
Whatever.
would be so significant. That would be so much harder to do. Oh my god!
I feel like if they do follow the 3 most popular doctors, they gotta have Blink, 11th Hour, and Heaven Sent for each story. I mean, I wonder how would a Doctor Who game work? Like, logistically. Would
Well,
you
they
only
have to
follow...
have Weeping Angels.
They'd have to have Weeping Angels, they'd have to have Daleks, Cybermen, Sonarians or Solarians? I don't remember which.
It's one of those.
It's one of the two.
It was simply held shut by the sword, which was used to jam the handle.
Thing is that the Lego games are always goofy.
Yeah?
Like, they always...
Sometimes Doctor Who's goofy too.
Like, in Lego Star Wars, whenever the bugs, which were sent by a guy, which were sent by another guy, which were sent by an android, which were sent by another guy, whenever they go to kill this chick, they have, in Lego Star Wars, they have a fucking anvil that they're gonna drop on her, like Looney Tunes style.
Yeah, but what about in the original Lego Star Wars, where, like, they did the thing, where they did the, like, I'm your father scene? And then, like, he had a paper to, like, describe it, and Luke just shook his head instead of saying no.
Oh, man. I wonder, they could also just do, like, 1 chapter for each Doctor.
Maybe.
Lance, even though your hands were cuffed together. If that's the case, then why would you not simply remove the sword and escape? Why didn't I? I was disoriented. Yes, that's it. I didn't notice it.
Black on dark gray is not really easy to see.
So you were disoriented, so instead you picked a key up off the wall and unlocked the floor panel and climbed down a ladder.
As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie.
Bald-headed ass bitch. You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim. But you did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. How did the sword break?
They kicked it in.
Yeah, how did the sword break?
They got into the room from Edward's side and then kicked it in.
Because if they did kick the... Unless they yanked it. But then...
They're using the strength of 10 men to open the door.
So they had to have kicked the door inward.
No, they said that they used 10 men to open it. I don't think they ever specifically said they kicked it in. We're just joking about them
They
kicking
said they broke it down, though. Like, the handle was broken.
Yeah, the handle was broken because the sword ended up breaking it when it broke.
How? What did the sword get caught on?
The handle.
I'm gonna strangle you. I feel like the end of Heaven Sent works good in Lego game style. The monster slowly crashing behind you while you punch the wall.
Well,
Chasing. Oh, right. I remember what you're talking about.
I think it's like they all 10 men must have grabbed the handle and started pulling. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Do you think like this game is well thought out?
Yeah, whatever. That is why you use the prop sword to improvise and create a prison of your very own. You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now.
I don't believe you unless I'm gonna kick you into this river.
I wonder if you've forgotten something very important along the way.
And what could that be?
A motive. What else?
Oh wow, everyone else didn't need motive up until we actually find the guy, huh?
Oh, also in Lego Doctor Who, you could also do that one episode where they're like inside a Dalek, like fighting off its immune system and shit.
Right.
Do you honestly think that an upright pure boy like grabs his cheek and tugs it? Look at this poor innocent son of a bitch. His balls ain't even dropped yet.
Shut up!
Would hatch up a completely pointless scheme such as kidnapping himself?
Objection!
Blink will work because it's in a mansion and most Lego levels are Lenore rooms, but I don't know how 11th Hour would work because that episode goes all over the place. I don't know.
This proves that Lance did indeed have a motive to commit a crime.
Oh, the
yeah,
love letter.
yeah, that's so
Yeah.
simple.
Take that!
Imagine if it's
I'm
not
flattered, but I'm not into you.
this. I don't see you that way, Mr. Edgeworth. You actually repulse me.
To put it simply, Lance had a very urgent need for speed.
For money.
Well, he needed the money to pay for his speed. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is in fact a collections bill. It appears your upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance?
Looks like it's hard being the son of of a rich man, too. No, it's not. He's just stupid.
Yeah.
It must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your own old man.
Your old man.
Your old man.
He's
Well,
on death's
have you seen him?
doorstep.
He fucking looks that way.
Yeah, that he's ancient. He's practically covered in dust. He's like 10 feet away. He's like, I'm not that old.
He's so old that it's taking him like an hour to hobble over to where we are.
I'm 45. Alright, I give up. I abducted myself.
Okay, we got a confession. Game over.
No.
Lance!
Look at his fucking earlobes in the wind.
Yeah,
It's over, Lolly. In this life, we really are bound to our fates after all. All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere where no one would know us. Ignore the fact that I tried to throw you under the bus just now. I wanted us to be well off with that $1 million.
Wait, you only went for 1 million? Didn't you get 2?
But now, that dream is over.
Where'd the other million go? I want to know. There was 2 million.
I had to pay the taxi driver.
Oh, Lance.
And you're giving yourself up. Yes, I had planned to run away from this world with my Lolly. Oliver even helped with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back.
He turned on you?
Maybe he didn't want us to split the ransom money. That's my guess. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but like my brain doesn't want to see that he has a mustache, so I just see teeth.
Oh, God.
Do you see it too now?
Yeah. That's awful. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. We left him inside that room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up.
Okay, no, that's the right one. Sorry, I was trying to make sure that they were wearing the right ones.
Lolly left first in the Blue Badger costume.
That would mean the person Officer Meekins saw was Miss Pops.
But right then, the old man just had to wake up. I was careless and he tackled me pretty hard from behind. Then Oliver put on the Bad Badger costume, took his suitcase with $1 million and ran.
I could have sworn we brought 2 million.
I contacted Lolly right away and warned her that he had a gun. They had no idea that they were related, so I thought that it could only end badly.
If you've been here the whole time, how do you know that they're like? It would make sense that you know they're related, but I could have sworn you weren't originally here.
I don't really see any 11th Doctor episode that can be a Lego level. I guess the Curse of the Black Spots and Let's Kill German Man with Square Mustache. Oh man. Who was the 11th Doctor?
I don't know. I still don't believe it. That person was not my father. Because if he was, I just killed my own father. Well, we got another conviction.
Well.
This is you.
Oh, it was this guy. He was the 11th.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Crap. I don't know. Lolly, then it really was you.
11th is Matt Smith. Okay,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just a little too late.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of episode. I'm sure you know. Poker in the eyes.
Okay, I feel like at this point we could probably go.
Okay, we'll call it here.
Yeah, I'll save. Do you want to do the outro?
Yeah, sure thing. Well, folks, that was the that was Ace Attorney Investigations. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.